I'm saying, man, I'm the motherfucking captain now of this motherfucking shit. All right, yo, here we go.
Ahoy, mateys.
All right, yo, check this out. It's your boy Riddling with In Your Face Podcast, man. Doing this tailgate, Bucs versus Raiders tomorrow. We got a lot of shit to cover tonight. Not a lot of time for a couple of my people that are coming in here. So I'm just going to get down to the nitty gritty really quick and jump right into this shit. The podcast is sponsored by Bartenders Music Group, BMG. If you need a beat to go with that drink, hit up BMG, Bartenders Music Group. Also, check out Clockwatch at 9-10 p.m. on Sundays and Tuesday and Sunday nights at 9-10 p.m. with Black Earth, Big Kev, Lady E, King Clips, Montana, myself, talking about all types of shit on there, anything from current events, funny stuff, music, life in general, I guess you could say, man. It's a good show. Also, check out Power P, which is also brought to you by Clockwatch with the ladies, Lady E, Tweet, and Montana. They talk about, I'm sorry,
come on. Get it out. Hit past the blunt, man. You can't.
Hold on, bro.
Slow yourself down.
Women empowering, relationship advice, and pretty much anything you want to know. Last night they did boys versus females and a little battle of all types of stuff going on there. You guys should probably rewatch that one. There's a lot to cover last night. So before we bring in our guest, man, also know you can call in 727-238-5417, talk some shit to us or comment about whatever we're talking about. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. So let's me bring in my first guest tonight from the Clockwatch himself. We're going to go ahead and bring in Black Earth. He's also, oh shit.
Did you just hang up on Black Earth?
No, I hit him to bring him in. Hey, Earth, you got to jump back in. There we go.
We need you, Earth.
I don't know what the hell happened there. Hey, we got to mute the mic whenever he talks in order to hear him. So, hey, what's going on, bro? Thanks for coming in, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm pumped, bro. I'm pumped, man. We about to come in and smack your ass in Vegas, man. What do you think about that?
You mean you guys are going to the strip club after y'all get this defeat? After y'all get your ass handed to y'all, you're going to the strip club in Vegas. I bet they do a lot of strange things in Vegas, though. You know what I mean? So, prostitution is legal there. So y'all might have some big fun there.
You can't talk.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So what we do to y'all, we'll keep it quiet.
You mean
by the way, it's my boy Buck King, man. He's my other co-host tonight, man. I forgot to introduce you right in, man. I'm an asshole for that one, bro.
I don't give a fuck. They know who I am.
Yeah. You might have to get in because it's split now.
Are we split it?
I'm good, baby.
Man, welcome to the show, Earth. Heard nothing but good things about you, bro.
Well, I appreciate it. Finally glad to meet you, my friend. Hopefully we can do this more often. I mean, hopefully you won't feel a certain way to me after y'all lose tomorrow. I mean,
man, I can't. What we're going to do to you guys, I'm going to be feeling sorry for you. If I see you, pick me up, we a couple blunts or something, get you back in your get you back, that world's not so bad place kind of thing.
All right, man. So let's get into this, man. First question of the night. This just goes to both of y'all. The last time that Gruden played against Tom Brady was 2001 with the Tuck Rule with the Patriots Raiders. What do y'all think about that?
I think that shit don't matter. What I think is that Gruden was with our head coach when we won the Super Bowl versus the Raiders, left y'all for 2 first-round picks, went there and demolished y'all in the Super Bowl, stole the Super Bowl from you. Should have been y'all's, but we went ahead and took that one. And now y'all got him as a coach again, and we about to come play with him. But, Tuck Rule, tuck this, tuck that. We about to untuck that thing on the Raiders. Y'all boys going to be having to get structured out. It's a bad day for you. Bad day.
Yeah. You talking cash shit. Shit. Let me tell you something. At first he got to throw. He got pick. He got a little jab at me, right? He want to talk about the Tuck Rule. He know that how sensitive we are about that damn thing. That was a fucking fumble. Ain't no damn Tuck Rule. It was a goddamn fumble. And he gonna fumble the ball when we hit that ass from the blind side. Listen, y'all just lucky that y'all didn't postpone this game for Abraham to be back because he's gonna miss his match. He fell into the protocol of the COVID and shit. So
your players try to catch COVID to duck us. Not our players.
We're trying to tell you that we can win without our starting 5 lineup, B.
But we giving Brady COVID, bro. We giving Brady COVID.
That's how disrespectful we are to you.
Hey, is there an echo in the stream?
Yeah,
I don't hear one.
coming in your vagina and echoing back out.
There it is, bro. There it is.
Yo, leave Lil Pick alone. That's a rap name.
Hey, man, I heard he's been tapping all these damn what was it
Uh-huh.
I don't know, what is he called, Lady D or something like that.
Okay.
Hey, rumors.
Like face down, ass up. That's the way we like to pounce, right?
Way to go.
I started some shit.
You always start some shit, man.
Hold on.
He likes to get so bad, bro. I don't even tell him nothing, bro. I don't even tell him nothing, man.
You ain't tell me that something I don't already know.
I'm just observing. You know what I'm saying? I see things.
Unreal.
You ain't telling me something I don't already know, brother.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you know that Tom Brady has already started stronger than Jameis Winston did in a season that Jameis Winston threw over 5,030 touchdowns. But there's the one thing we're seeing a difference is turnovers. I mean, I don't know how you feel about Winston being an outsider looking in, but for us, it's just pretty nice having an actual quarterback that protects the ball. What's that defense looking like for the Raiders? You think they're gonna give our boy trouble?
No, our defense is probably gonna be weak as fuck. My quarterback sucks, but I'm still a Raiders fan. While you speaking on that, while you speaking what you saying, sipping on that scissor and smoking on that L, let me just say it to you right now. Y'all listen. When I used to root for y'all last year because I am a Florida State fan, so I'm a Jameis Winston fan. So that is why I used to like make sure checking on your games. Let's be honest about this shit. Y'all went to go put a dream team together for Brady. You didn't do that for your other player. You didn't do that for him. And your dudes had 2,000 yards fucking receivers, right? And none of them played a full season. That was 9 to 10 games into it. You had 2,000 yard receivers that didn't finish the whole season. Then you give them a bunch of scrubs to throw to.
Say what?
Who else are you about to throw to?
Listen here. Let me hear it. Yo, so you make points, but I don't know if they're valid. So here's what I'm gonna say about what I'm gonna say here to you is that Jameis Winston had both those receivers that you were just speaking of. Jameis Winston was careless with the ball. He was a young Brett Favre. He didn't have good vision, whatever his weak wrist, whatever your dad's always talking about. What I'm talking about to you though is that Brady brought these players here. When you talk Brady, you got that allure. They see where he's going to, the players that were already here. Nah. We didn't have bums here. We've only added 2 rookies that are looking good, and we added the players that have followed Brady. You got to realize we didn't go out and draft, or we didn't go and get players that we paid a lot of money. We paid like nothing to these dudes to come play with us because of Brady. Brady is the reason where he's getting this cast around him. It's not the Bucs. The Bucs didn't do it for Winston. You got to say those players out there that were out there, they give a fuck about playing with Winston. They were going for the money, or they were going to play with a quarterback that they respected. And Winston didn't have that respect like Brady has. That's why people are like, let's go play with Brady. They want to
win now. They want to win now.
That's what
you dribbled some bullshit out your mouth, but I mean some of that could be accurate. But what I want to say to you is they went and got those players. It's not that they didn't, man. They traded. They let a lot of people walk in order for that to happen. But the thing about that is also your defense used to suck. Y'all drafted Hargrave at number 1. That dude was straight fucking garbage. You cut him middle in the season last year. He was a 5'6" corner. What the fuck was you thinking drafting a 5'6"? And then he was a Gator. The Gator was fucking trash. Like, come on, B. Like, hold on. You didn't even give him a line. Your line sucked. Yeah. Your line was hold up for all those turnovers you talked about. You have to remember that Jameis Winston was fat. He was almost sacked 40 times. 40 times, B.
You're right.
That means your offensive line couldn't block shit.
Last year it's the same offensive line that we have this year, other than we lost Donald Penn. Was that not Donald Penn? Excuse me. The right tackle, the old Dotson. Excuse me. Dotson. We got rid of him. We got a rookie in. Now we got Gronk helping out on the line.
Well, Dotson was the problem.
That's the only difference here. But
because Dotson was the problem. That's the rusher side.
These same issues. Nothing's changed on that left side. Everything's still a problem. If you got a good guy to come at him, it's going to be a hard day for the Bucs, no matter what team it is. He can't.
You talking about Smith?
Donovan Smith. Yeah, I'm talking about Smith.
weakest link.
He's our weakest link, and
yeah,
I agree with you on a lot of what you said. But what I will say is Hargrave in college was a motherfucking monster.
he was garbage.
Crazy. He was the best player on that team.
He played. Listen,
they drafted him.
Bro, he didn't even get thrown at. That's the problem. They feared him in college, making him think he was something that he wasn't. But college and the NFL is a different game, bro. It's a different game.
But he was making plays though. He didn't get
on a week.
The turnovers, the interceptions, the interception touch. You can go look at his stats.
No, I watched him. Believe me, I watched him.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about Gators in Florida State right now, in period, I know because you're a Florida State fan, I'm a Gator fan. I'm gonna tell you right now, you boys ain't cutting.
Listen, I can't say much. I can't say much because y'all Scally mocked our ass last time. Yeah, but y'all still ain't shit either. But let's get back to the Bucs.
all right. This ain't yeah, you're right. This ain't college, but I had to address that since you're. Hey, I was born in Tallahassee, and I know better than I like them. So
you talk. Listen, I like this dude. Yo, you gotta come visit us on Clockwise because you talking wild shit, B. I like that energy.
I feel you. Yours too, bro.
Let's get into our weakest links tomorrow, man. What are we talking?
Let's talk about his first. I want to know who's weak on his team because I don't know his team like mine.
Oh, you want to know who's weak on our team? I'll start with number one. The weakness is Derek motherfucking Carr.
Really?
That motherfucker. That's my quarterback, and I hate that motherfucker. Listen. Yeah, what? Go ahead.
Are you basing it off of years prior to this year? Because this year he's been looking, from my understanding, looking pretty good.
No. Don't get. Listen, you must be falling for the magic tricks in the cars. It's like 3-car Monty and shit. Because he's still turning the ball over on key downs. Third down and 4 or 5. He's throwing third down and 3, and he's turning the ball over. He's not moving the offense. He just got lucky that his receiver, the young boy, he runs a 4-2, 4-3. So when he's lofting the ball up there, and he's even throwing behind him, when he's throwing the ball up there, he's just fortunate right now. He is accurate. He is he compiles the stats too. So all those numbers that you see don't have those great numbers is because he does it most of the time when we're already fucking behind. So
that's
it's like
you're describing Jameis Winston, and that was something I'd ask you since you say your weakest link on your team is now your quarterback, which I could understand how you feel that way. I know you've got a serious running back, but just to compare Winston to your current Carr, if you could make that trade right now with the Saints,
I would. I make it 10 times over. I make it 10 times over because I told you the Raiders has one of the best offensive lines in the game. The Buccaneers' offensive line sucks. Jameson Winston with some time and throwing down because our motto is go long, go deep, baby. That vertical game. So he fits perfectly into what we want to do. We want to throw the ball down the field. We want to take those 50-50 balls because that we have the receiver for him. We can't do that with Derek Carr. Derek Carr is still it's like his father is his coach, and he gets a little gun shy, and he doesn't want to make the big mistake, so he'll do the check down. The check down don't win us no fucking games. The check down got us 3-2. You know, we could have won those other games that we let get away. And our run defense sucks too. Let's call it what it is. We've been looking for a linebacker for years. We still haven't found that ever since we got rid of that man, that monster, that beef, Khalil Mack. Ever since we got rid of him,
that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry.
Listen, I agree with you on that, but at the end, it turned in dividends because we got Jacob. We got the running back. We got
cash. Back.
Yeah,
I still would take that.
We needed so much more than that person. What we should have never did was give Derek Carr that contract. We paid him as a top 10 quarterback, and he's not even the top 45. And I know there's only 32 games. The 32.
I wouldn't have paid him in the top 20, 30. I see him in the.
And Gruden's a great quarterback coach as well, man.
But Gruden's
don't believe in that bullshit. Don't even believe in that bullshit. What did he do for y'all? What did he do for y'all? Hold up.
He got us a ring.
He was 9-7 every year.
No. He didn't get you the ring.
Don't even say Dungy gave us a ring because
Tony Dungy got you the ring.
You're insane. This man's insane. Let's get him. Hey, bring the white jacket, with the straps, the straight jacket, because this man's nowhere insane on this show. We'll get it off my chest.
You're gonna get it.
John Gruden was the coach who had 2 teams in the Super Bowl that he coached in those years. John Gruden took that defense to the next level with Monty Kiffin. John Gruden is the one who called every play that season. John Gruden was the one that brought in about 20 new players, like 11 new starters.
You done?
John Gruden was the one who implemented that West Coast offense into us that gave us something on the other side and got us past the Eagles. Now, Tony Dungy, he helped with the progression of our team. He couldn't get us to where we needed to go. That's why he had to go. It took him getting a Peyton Manning type of a quarterback to get the job done. He had to have someone that could actually do an offense. His defense was immaculate, but he was not the person that brought in the players that everyone logs. The Derrick Brooks and Warren Sapp, those were drafted by Sam Wash and Rich McKay. Those were the people who were in charge of the rosters. So we can't give them credit for the players, maybe developing the players. And also the cover 2 that was so successful.
Hold on. The Tampa 2, it's Tony Dungy. Let's not get that twisted.
Yeah, but that shit don't work now, though.
I just always have to
work now. But it worked. We got y'all to that Super Bowl.
I just want to know how many plays Tony Dungy called the year that we won the Super Bowl.
I mean, you know what? It didn't matter. It was the year you won the Super Bowl. It was part because John Gruden knew the whole playbook because his backup, his assistant coach, Mike never changed any plays. It was the same call, the same signal. That's why we won the Super Bowl.
It's been known that what was that white guy's name? He was corny as shit looking.
Mike White, Mike something.
Yeah, that guy. He was. That was a cornball I've ever seen one. I see him all coaching my team. I wouldn't even think we make it to the playoffs, let alone Super Bowl. So they got off the power of Gruden alone.
Yeah, I see a lot of your comments though. Most of them though. Listen, I lived in Tampa at the time. Y'all talking cash shit. That defense was Tony Dungy's defense, B. No matter what they said, the defense won that championship. They shut down Jerry Rice. They shut down the fucking one of the greatest receivers in the world. Brad Johnson wasn't even doing wasn't he your quarterback?
Yeah, it was a quarterback. Good call.
Yeah, Brad Johnson wasn't shit. If it wasn't for that damn running game and the fucking defense, y'all wouldn't have been with y'all. Y'all weren't blown out, motherfuckers. Y'all was beating them defensively.
All right, we want to go ahead and bring somebody else on here with us.
What else? But we're waiting for it to get so we can get into the other subject.
What's us?
You already know.
What's that?
You already know.
What happened? Antonio motherfucking Brown. We talking about Jerry Rice. Let's go ahead and talk about Antonio motherfucking Brown. Hide your wife, hide your kids. This man dressed in a Joker suit, chasing down in the middle of the street, beat you stupid for moving his furniture wrong. We got the brawlest.
You mean beat a woman?
In the streets, now is wearing a Buccaneer uniform, playing with his good buddy who hangs out with him at Super Bowls and actually comes and stays in his house with Giselle and all of them. Trusted enough to bring him around his family and kids, so I think he trusts us to throw the ball to him. We got Antonio Brown, who ran and owned the league 6 years for the most receiving yards, most catches, most touchdowns. He is now officially a part of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Did we just say for the vet minimum? For even less than the vet minimum?
It's less than $1 million.
It's less than $1 million that will have Antonio Brown, a Buccaneer. Oh my fucking God! Did we just pick up a GOAT, a Hall of Fame receiver who's had a year of rest, who's been practicing with Russell Wilson?
Can he spell GOAT?
He's going to be returning kicks as well. Keep an eye out for that. It's going to be tough when we see him.
All right, so what's the over-under? How long he'll be on your team?
He's going to finish the year. Well, the man, he has more to lose than he has to gain. He loves Tom Brady with the Patriots to the utmost. I'm sorry.
You know what it is?
You could say the same when he was with the Patriots.
Over under?
Yeah, with New England, his mistakes followed him. He didn't make mistakes by New England. The things that happened was after the fact already took place before he arrived in New England, and then they had to release him because it came to flourish or to light.
All right, so what else is going to come to light when he's in Tampa, though?
I think he's deactivated all of his social networks. He's not been on. He's been seeking counseling. Who knows what type of medication they have him balanced on?
Then he's gonna be in Tampa, the capital of a strip club. So you're gonna have him out there wilding out.
Minus 4.5.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm not gonna worry about him ruining his only last opportunity. This is a chance for him to rebuild his career and to make another big load of money. He plays good for the rest of these games. Even just catches a touchdown in the next one of these games, he's going to have at least a $10 million paycheck.
52.
So I
52.
feel where the hesitation 52. And the fear. Hold on. Calm down now.
We're having a checking something. Okay. My bad, bro.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is that, yes, he's a risk player. A lot of players are risk players. That it turned out, Jameis Winston is a risk player. This is a man who assaulted women and on many from college to Uber drivers and whatever the case is. Antonio Brown, yes, he's made mistakes as many fucking Irvin smoked crack and went and played and then scored touchdowns. We got lots of people who have trouble in their personal life, knock their wife out and go run 2 touchdowns for the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens, Ray Rice. What I'm saying is, it's not so much what you do off the field as what you do on the field. And he has the opportunity to rebuild his career right now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a quarterback he respects.
He's had the opportunity 3 other times.
Dalvin Green of these times?
No, I said he's had 3 other times to. Like, dude, like, come on, man.
Yeah. That's all blown out of dramatic. All right, Ben Roethlisberger went and shit on this man to the media and disrespected him behind his back and talked and pretty much used him as the as the what do you call it? The when you fucking throw the blame on someone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He went and blamed the loss on Antonio Brown behind his back. This is a receiver that goes hard for you every single game and is leading the league. And all he wants to do is ball for you. And he thought they were best friends and had love between each other. And if he had problems with him, he would have expected him to come to him like a man instead of saying things through the media. This man has feelings, and they were hurt through that process. And he wasn't feeling appreciated nor paid like how he should have been. So he took his talents to the Raiders. He's held out till they forced to the Raiders because he thought Rich McKay and John Gruden really liked them. They sold him. They're charismatic people. And then they get to the Raiders. He realizes, one, the roster ain't shit. The roster at that point wasn't even worth, wasn't no playoff team at that point. So he's seeing like, all right, so everything's on me. The media's hyped on him. He gets his feet messed up by cryo freezing them. So he's literally frostbite on both of his feet.
Sound like excuses, bro. How much more you want to go?
Then his helmet issues. That was
How many more excuses you want?
Into everything that we're going about.
No, but that's all bullshit, though.
He's not a locker room problem. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. None of the things that I just went over are locker room issues. Those are all he had an issue with.
That's a teammate. That is part of being a teammate, brother. That is showing you that you care about no one else but yourself. That's selfish.
You gonna play with frostbite feet? Your feet are frozen off.
He practiced.
You're gonna run out there right now and practice.
But he practiced.
He did practice with frozen feet. With Flintstone feet.
Listen, have you seen the average NFL player foot?
I know you watched that Hard Knocks, right?
Yeah, my team. Of course I did.
You seen how they was treating him at. You was okay with that treatment.
What do you mean? Oh, get the.
That was horrible treatment to your superstar. He wanted to be treated like a superstar. He didn't get treated like a superstar. He came there.
No, you got to earn that shit. He didn't do shit. He didn't really do shit since he left Pittsburgh. And if Pittsburgh was willing to part with him, what's that show you?
What Patriots wanted him? What's that show you? The Seahawks.
Yeah, and then they got rid of him.
A lot of teams that wanted him, and he came to the Bucs.
Got rid of him.
Brady.
You tell me that Bill Belichick didn't have the cachet to keep him on the roster and do whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
He was going to get suspended no matter what. They're getting calls from the good L telling them to release him.
My G. You sound like a bunch of excuses, bro. All excuses.
What I'm telling you, even if you're going to sit here and say excuses, and we can sit here and say everything he's done is the worst thing ever, which I don't believe so. People
no. I'm not throwing rocks at a fucking glass house. That is not what I'm saying to you. I'm just saying to you, with his mental issues, how long do you think it is before he starts acting up? Remember, you have already hold up. You have
there won't be a problem.
Hold on. You already have 2 All-Pro receivers, so you're adding there. There's the ball is only one ball from that football field, B.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen when he's not getting his damn touches?
The other 2 people that are getting the ball aren't greedy people. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are humble as you can get as wide receivers, and it's going to open up the field for them. Mike Evans is being double teamed every single play of this season. Every single play of this season.
Evans is a great receiver.
How are you going to double team him now?
Michael Evans is a great receiver.
You could play we could play in a 5-wide set the entire game. We have so many substitutions.
Tyler Johnson.
No one's ever gonna get tired.
Miller.
No one will ever get tired.
Nobody's ever saying that's the truth. Listen, your squad is deep. Squad is deep. I'm not here. Listen, I have no problem with the Buccaneers. I just hate your quarterback. But what I'm
Hey, a
saying
lot
to
of
you,
people
you're
hate
still
him.
not
Either
going to
hate him
win
or love him.
tomorrow.
You respect, but I know if you hate or love him, in the end of the day, because I used to hate him as well. Not ever did
Until
I
he was on
hate
your
him.
team. Now you
Now he's
getting the
on my
long
team.
dong.
That's my motherfucking quarterback. I'm gonna ride hard with my quarterback. I rode hard with Jameis Winston. Anybody in here could tell you that when Jameis Winston was a quarterback, I always spoke well of him, even when he wasn't doing good, because it's my quarterback. I'm gonna ride
So what about
with
the quarterback before that?
the quarterback before that. We can go.
Freeman?
No.
He don't even remember. He wasn't riding that hard, was he?
Fitzpatrick,
Yeah.
and then we
Fitzpatrick was dope too. We should have kept
It wasn't even Fitzpatrick. I'm talking about that was he brought him in between time.
Brian Leftwich was a
No.
quarterback.
You forgot Sims. You forgot
Sims got his kidney
Garcia.
Garcia's before Sims. I'm trying to go back and timeline it. But Leftwich was here when he played bad. It was the reason we got
the guy with the weird last name, Josh McCown.
Josh McCown and Leftwich were the two that were playing when is the reason we got Jameis Winston, because they sucked so bad.
No. Leftwich wasn't playing when y'all got Jameis Winston. No.
Leftwich
he moved on to coaching. He was coaching in Arizona with fucking
I believe if I looked that up, I want to say that McCown and Leftwich here were at the same either it was a year before or the same year.
No, you guys had
played for us relatively soon. It wasn't long ago that he was our quarterback.
You had I forgot to do his name, but you had some bum at quarterback at that time as well.
Oh, you're talking about Mike Glennon was a quarterback for us.
Yes, Glennon. You had Glennon.
The redhead. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, the soft giant.
The 6'7" had all the measurables, but it wasn't shit.
Should have been yeah, he got paid well to play for the Bears. He ended up cashing. He got like 50, 60, some crazy $1 million guaranteed.
There's a lot of them quarterbacks out there that because that shows you the field of quarterbacks out there. You're overpaying people that are not great to do their jobs and hoping that a change of scenery will change them up. So
you're right.
Listen, I can't front on your defense. Todd Bowles is doing the goddamn thing.
Who's your favorite player on our defense?
Yeah. Plus, you got those two all-pro, all Hall of Famers on your fucking line. Them big damn hog mogs and shit up there. I'm not gonna front y'all. It should be a good game.
Who's your favorite player on the defense? I just want to know who you like the best on that defense.
On your defense?
On our defense, yeah.
On your defense?
On our defense.
I like the young. Well, he's not a rookie anymore. Last year he was a rookie. The quarterback. Devin? I like him. I can't think of his name.
Carlton Davis.
No, I think it was the other one. What's the other one?
Dean or Sean Murphy Button?
Sean Murphy Button. I like that dude. Sean Murphy. He had the long ass name. He showed some fucking some gall last year. You got rid of that mistake draft pick, and then you let him play. That dude played his heart out. I
agree.
I like that.
Our corners have turned around.
I like Davis. Devontae Davis is that his name?
Yeah, you're right. Devontae Davis. He's shutting.
Yeah, I like him too. He's a stud. Fucking stud.
Him and Devin White are holding it down.
Yeah, fuck Devin White. He was talking shit on my team earlier. I respected him.
That's my guy, man. I love Devin White. That's my dude right there, man.
Yeah. Yo, if he's listening out there, fuck y'all. We gonna run over you. Jacob's gonna truck your ass.
I love to see it happen.
Long.
I love to see it happen. I don't believe it.
Happen.
Look at me. Look at me not believing it.
Listen.
That's me not believing it. Because I don't believe it. We're the number one run stopping defense. You guys gonna get worked on, brother. We're gonna go into your backfield, and he ain't gonna get no yards. Not even gonna get the engine started.
Oh, hold on. He's gonna get like 87 yards, a couple catches.
Okay.
He's gonna have over 100 yards. He's gonna be like 150 yards production out the backfield.
I can see him getting 50 yards rushing and a couple catches.
Nah, 50 yards. But we're gonna break a big. It's gonna be. He's gonna have a long gainer. B.
For the Raiders. Yeah, running back for the Raiders. Yeah, like 50 yards.
Josh Jacobs. He about to have a. He gonna have a 50-yard play. What are you talking about? He's gonna have 50 yards. He's gonna run on your defense like 50 yards.
That could happen to any defense. That's why I gave him 50 yards, because anybody can.
No. That's gonna be one play.
One error, mental mistake, and he can get 50 yards.
So here's the thing:
we're gonna clock him. We stop. That's what our defense was. We stop the run, and then we force you to pass, and then we get you to make some mistakes.
We can do that all day, though. We can do it all day. You got nobody that can guard our tight end.
We're gonna put. I don't know. We got two linebackers. We got the fastest linebacker in the NFL right now. We'll put him on.
Shit, he was a former receiver with receiver speed, and he's 6'7" body, bro.
Well, we got Gronkowski. If we want to talk about tight ends, we got the greatest tight end of all time.
Yeah, he's done. He's not the greatest.
Why did he have the most receiving yards and a touchdown last game? You got to pay attention.
Hold on. Nah, listen, let's not even go there. Let's not
even
play yourself right there.
I know you respect the
He's
Packers.
He's our decoy, man. This is the decoy.
I respect the dude, but don't listen. That dude ain't listen. Wah, 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 wah.
He's a Raiders fan.
Yeah,
we're going back and forth with the Raiders fan, which we love.
It's the homie from Clockwatch on the other podcast with me.
One thing I want to say to you, Black Earth, that you probably don't know about me is that the Raiders are my second team right now. And the fact that John Gruden's the coach and it's in the AFC.
Second. That should be your first team.
No, I can't do that, sir.
I'm the first team. We don't come second.
My crew first. Our ship is the better ship. I don't jump ship.
Hold on.
But I'll root for you guys because I want to play y'all again in the Super Bowl and do it again.
Hollywood, you got to jump on, man. Get that other stool. Hop in.
Right over here, right?
Hop in. You know what?
Unfortunately, guys, I'm having fun. I wanted to
Oh man, this is good. Man. Hey, you lit it up, bro. Appreciate you representing your squad. Like I said, I'll root for you guys when you're not playing us. Definitely good to meet you, man.
Hold on. If y'all have me, your post game, bro, win or lose, I'll hop on with you, bro.
All right, what's the score prediction? What's your score prediction tomorrow?
We winning by 13 touchdowns, nigga.
Oh, shit.
He said 13 touchdowns.
Come on, Lord, please.
On some real shit. If I had to really break it down and you put on my football hat on, if we're looking at it's gonna be a close game. I can never listen because I can never go against my team like that. So this is the only reason why this score is gonna be 35.
I know you think you're gonna lose.
Hey, wait, hold on. 35 to what?
35-33. Raiders, close one.
Oh wow, that's a high scoring game. You're not really respecting our defense like you acted like.
Hold on. You know what? I really respect your defense. Hold up. I do respect your defense, but I hate my quarterback, and he better give me that game. Or I'm going to Las Vegas, and I'm shitting in his car.
Listen, we gave you Warren Sapp when we felt bad after whooping y'all. We're not going to give you this win, so that's the end of it, bro. I'm going to go ahead and say 34 for us, 17 for y'all.
You like, yo, you gotta take your belt off and whoop our ass. Is what you're trying to say?
I didn't hear your question, my dude.
What's up?
I didn't hear what you said. My bad.
I said, so y'all gonna take your belt off and whip our ass? Is what you're trying to say? You're gonna like Joe Jackson style.
I think you guys are too. We're hot right now. I know you guys beat Kansas City. Much props to beating Kansas City, beating the champs. I respected that, but with that being said, I feel like we're right now in prove ourselves mode, and the way that Brady's got us playing mistake free. If we stay mistake free football, I feel bad for any team that gets in front of us. So.
He threw some interceptions. He was looking kind of bad last couple games.
Not last game.
Yes, he was looking horrible in the first part of that game.
No,
he was.
Yeah.
He was looking horrible in that first part of that game.
I agree with you. The offense didn't come out sharp, but they finished sharp, and the defense held that game together. And what I meant mistake free was no penalties. We're a high penalty team. We normally hurt ourselves with the penalties, and we've had 0 penalties that whole game. That's like a record that we set since 1972 or something.
1982.
1982.
Well, we're part of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's the second time we've ever had a mistake.
There's only like 10 teams that have ever done that. We've done it twice.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I give you that. That's because when Brady's on the field, and referees tuck that fucking that shit in his fucking ball sack.
Hey, we'll take that. You know how long we've had them motherfuckers against us? We'll take that.
Hold up. I hate to put the bad juju out there. I hate to put the bad juju out there, but when Brady goes down and injured from old age, y'all are fucked. just want to put that out there for you.
We got a run game. I couldn't agree with that.
Jones?
We got a run game.
Jones?
Whoa, Jones has been running for 100 yards. He's number 3.
Because you have Brady there, brother.
Number 3 you have Brady running back. Don't forget, we got Leonard Fournette coming back. Leonard Fournette's serious. I don't care what you say. He's a top 5 running back in the NFL.
No, he's not top 5. That's why Jaguars let him go. Because he was not top 5.
They let him go.
They released him. They didn't even trade him.
The people that
the
Jaguars let go are superstars in the NFL. They let major players go. No.
They traded major players. They let his ass go because they said he wasn't worth anything in the market.
He didn't want to play for them anymore because they didn't
want
to
matter. He was under contract.
he tried to get him to go for Cam Newton, bro. And then when he signed with the Patriots, he was like, "Yo, I'm out of here for real. Get me out of here." He wanted.
Listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the player wants. If the team organization at least trades him for
you gonna play for the Jacksonville Jaguars and not want something in your life. You deserve.
He was under contract, B. He was under contract. They could have kept him on the bench and kept him, just left him there. Or put him in the reserve.
$2 million for 1 year. That was nothing.
That team has been
when he's healthy, he's good though.
What I'm telling you is he's injury prone. He's injury prone.
He is
going to be on the sideline more than he's going to be on the bench.
So is Gronkowski.
No, I agree with you on that. He's injury prone.
Greatest tight end of all is injury prone. What you saying? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm out of here, guys. I'll catch you around.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
He said the greatest running back. So
you're saying the greatest tight end of all time is injury prone?
Gronkowski's the greatest tight end of all time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Name a better one.
Listen, y'all really listen. Please remove that L from your mouth. Put it out. I think you've had enough. Because y'all niggas is hot boxing that room. I don't know what else you got up in that shit. But y'all hot boxing. Yo, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Shout out to Clockwatch. Brand, thanks for having me on, guy.
Hey, bro. Hey, thanks for coming on, man. I'll see you tomorrow night after we whoop that ass.
Bring your friend on. Yeah. If he whoop, listen. On some time, brother. I'll check y'all later.
Yes, sir.
Right.
One. Let's bring Hollywood on this motherfucker for a second. Hollywood in the building. Nobody knows he came in. We were so quiet. We got into this dispute with the Raiders. Shout out to Black Earth, right?
Yeah, he was cool, bro, right?
What's up?
That's my dude.
What's happening?
Yeah, he's fun. Definitely got to bring it back out.
We had to smoke him a little bit, though. You know, he's talking about us with these L's. We were just smoking them. That's all. We brought the burners. Look, we got the team. Sorry, the team's going to lose. I won't shit on you because you're not here no more, but I'm going to be shitting all over your team. So continue on, shall we? Well, what's the most prevalent thing on your mind, Hollywood? If I could ask, what on the Buccaneers? What's things been on your head with the Buccaneers?
Well, it's just like I said last week. I said our season started last week.
He said our season started last week, fellas.
I said that on the podcast last week. I said this is game one. It's a game that I feel we had to win. We have to win. We have to beat Green Bay. And I said also that the way we beat Green Bay is we have to play a flawless game.
He's saying the way we play Green Bay, we would have to play a flawless game. In case for the ladies and gentlemen that can't hear him.
What happened? I never thought, I didn't think we were going to cut down on penalties. I knew that.
You want to come sit here and talk to him? Come talk to these people. I'm gonna
grab the other stool.
Let him. You two guys talk about this. I want to hear what Hollywood's got to think. You and me, we're talking about some Antonio Brown. I think he's been having a change of heart.
Man, he's playing on the team
But continue about how we're.
Yeah.
You were saying, ladies and gentlemen, what he was saying, just to catch you up a little bit faster, he was saying that our first game of the season was Green Bay, that everything else was a preseason up to this point. And now you see in the real Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and other teams need to start taking notice because we are now the number one NFC team, NFC South leaders. So go ahead, take over.
All right.
Tell them what you were saying.
If you do recall the podcast last week, you recall that I did say our season started last week, okay? This was our first game. To me, it was a game that we had to win, all right? And how we win the game is you have to play a flawless game, okay? This is what I said last week, not saying that, cutting down penalties and stuff like that, And after all that being said, that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did, I did not, I had no idea that they were going to have no penalties. I knew Bruce Arians was really pissed off the whole week. He drilled it in, and we cannot play like this. We can't have all these penalties. Did not know that they were going to come out and not play, not have any at all, but it made a big difference. So from that point, going into this game tomorrow, these guys know that, they have that set that we play exactly like that. We play exactly with that mindset. We'll come out with another victory. And that's why I say
I agree. I think he's right. I listen to him. The man is a goddamn guru. Everything he tells me ends up being true, just like I tell him about our roster moves. He knows I don't miss on roster moves and what we're going to get. I bring the wisdom to his son. I'm the first one that breaks the news. Am I not the first one?
I already knew.
I'm the one who tells you, right?
I said
he
everything.
Said Brady is not coming, right? Because he's too much money. I said he's coming.
I still said he was still coming.
Fournette's coming.
I said that Fournette was coming. Don't be stealing my credit, bro.
Listen,
I've been said Fournette.
We're not going to get too deep into that, but what I wanted to say.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even know about Fournette.
And share the phone number for everybody. Let people call in and talk with Hollywood and us. Share the number real quick. Get it out there, bro. And go. Take over, Brandon. We ain't heard enough.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Listen, bro. Listen, man. Fournette was definitely coming. You wouldn't have known about him if it wasn't for me. You wouldn't have known about Devin White, man. I got everybody on my team.
You know, picking up Fournette at that point was okay, but you know, it's like I had said. You know, the guy's never on the field. You know, he's never on the field. And nobody listened to me. No one listened to me about Ronald Jones. Nobody. Everybody said, you know, Fournette. Really? Well, damn. What the hell has Ronald Jones done the last 3 weeks? And what will he continue to do tomorrow? He will get his 100 yards again tomorrow. Trust me. He will have another 100 yards.
Listen, Barstool Dan says, Raiders.
Barstool Dan. The man with almost a plan.
Bro,
I thought he was dead, bro. I haven't heard from him in a couple days, bro.
Damn, man. Where's he at now? Is he in Idaho?
Check the horses.
Check the horses, man.
Running a horse out to the wilderness because these bucks are too scary.
He says
you have plenty of hay.
He's bringing heat. He's bringing heat. He said Raiders are going to come out playing smash mouth football. And that's going to lead Bucs to commit stupid penalties. Green Bay is a nice team. Raiders are going to bring their hurt.
This is what he said. Hold on. What he said about Green Bay was last week. He picked Green Bay last week.
He said the Bucs have to be even more disciplined than last week.
I don't know how they you can't get any more disciplined than they were last week. Damn.
Tell him to get
off the Barstool.
Tell him to go home. He's had too much to drink. Barstool, Dad.
Quit smoking that
Zero
hay.
penalties. Yeah, you can't get any better than that.
You can't be smoking that hay, man.
Your perspective sucks more than your opinion on running backs.
Smoking on that hay, man, you know?
You already know him as Mr. Goat, and you don't know nothing about the Buccaneers.
Look at this guy coming, bro.
We have a special guest. We got a special guest here.
Casey Jones.
We have a special guest here.
Keep talking sideways, Barstool. Yeah, we'll send my hitter.
Yeah, this dude's funny.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so let's go. Where were we now? Okay.
You said fact check. Boys, such guy penalty. So much penalties. Or fact check, boys, such big boys get penalties or something. I don't know what you were trying to say right there, bro.
Like it's rote, man.
No, it is. It says fact check, boys, such guy a penalty. Fact check, boys.
Where's that fat at? Fatty fats. Come on, man. Liven up. This is what we're talking about. Hey.
Raiders are incapable of playing smash mouth football against us.
What's our record?
Balboa.
What's the Buccaneers record?
4-2.
4 motherfucking 2.
4-2.
Who's running NFC South?
Oh, he's talking about Sue getting penalties. He's talking about Sue.
Look,
getting penalties.
Who's running NFC South?
Let me
He's talking about Sue getting more penalties.
Let me just put this out there, okay?
Sue me.
Let me just put this out there. Let me put this out there right now, okay? With what I said last week about our season starting with the Packers, okay? And now with the acquisition of Antonio Brown, I feel that if we continue to play like we played in that one game we could run the table. We honestly could run the table because we have the Saints, okay? We have the Saints and the Chiefs, and that's basically the two teams that.
Not worried about the Rams a little bit?
I'm not worried about the Rams. I'm not worried about Minnesota. I'm not worried about
No, definitely
Atlanta,
yeah,
you know.
definitely not worried about
I'm just saying, if we continue to play like we played in that game, come out tomorrow in that same mindset, we could run the table.
We should have never lost against Chicago,
Okay.
man. We should be 5-1. We should have never lost against the Saints.
You know what?
We should be 6-0.
I don't know how many Chicago. Wait, I don't. Yeah, we don't worry about that. But to me, that has to be the worst 5-1 team out there. I mean, they got breaks. They got breaks in the last seconds of the game that actually pulled out victories for them. But it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. They're 5-1. You know.
Who are you talking
and that's
about?
that. I'm talking about the Bears.
Mm.
It is what it is. Okay. But
Man, that
in
game
another,
was bullshit.
but in another
We
couple
didn't play
weeks.
the Bears.
Wait, with
We
another
played the
couple weeks.
referees.
And
Fuck
another
that shit.
in another
Fuck the
couple
referees.
weeks. He said,
We ain't playing.
hey, I don't. You know, that's part of the game. Right? Whatever. That's I don't go by that. Okay,
You don't
that's
think
part
the
of the game.
referees?
Every
That's
game's
bullshit.
gonna have that. Every game's gonna have that. I mean, you can't go by that.
Man, we
You
should've
can't
had
go
it.
by.
Oh,
I could go. Yeah, you can't go by it. You know what? We should have won that game regardless of the calls. We should have won the game. So you can't go by the refereeing all the time.
Bro,
You know,
there's too much shit going on over here.
every Sunday, it's going to happen in all the games. The referee's going to be part of calls. So it's like, you know,
This is just too much shit going on, bro. We got the game going on. Whatever's going on over there, bro. I can't even like focus right now.
Look, man, fuck that game. Look, the Rays. All right, cool. You guys are there. You're stumbling, mumbling, fumbling. The Bucs. Woo. You look tired, man.
I'm
Should
not
took
tired.
a nap for the show. Listen.
I did take a nap before the show.
Listen, I need you to bring this energy because our Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the best team in the NFL right now. Name a better team and then tell me why.
I don't think there is any
Name
better
a better
team.
team and tell me why. You ain't got one, do you? You got one? Who's a better team than the Bucs?
KC.
well,
You think KC's better than us?
Not really. Not
well,
after they got exposed.
so the 5-0
They've already been exposed,
so
bro.
the 5-0 team
By the
are a better
Raiders.
team.
They haven't played us.
There's at this point
the Raiders have
exposed.
The Raiders have exposed
Had a better
team.
KC's.
Steelers?
Wait. I want.
Steelers?
Wait. Hold on. First of all,
Yeah.
let's talk about the Steelers for a minute,
Talk
okay?
about it.
When we first started doing this, okay, I was asked, being that I was a Steelers fan before we got the Bucs. As soon as we got the Bucs, I immediately became a Bucs fan. Okay, so being said, I was asked, well, how do you think the Steelers will do this year?
Okay.
And my reply to that was, I think they're going to have a good season and they're going to win the division. Well, I got laughed out. in this room, right? But wait a second.
Yeah.
God damn, what's the Steelers' record right now?
They're undefeated.
They're undefeated.
They're
What?
undefeated.
So are
Wait.
the Titans.
So
though.
where's
They're
that
playing
true?
the Titans. though.
Now I said, okay. The question was that everybody was saying no, they're not. I said the reason why it's going to be a different season is because Big Ben is back. Okay, Big Ben is back.
They just
With
lost
the
that
last,
score,
with the quarterbacks they had before, there was they had no shot, no chance. Okay,
Sounds
so
like you still
that's
love those
that's just a little throw in there, Okay, but they are 5-0 and they have two tests back to back. Okay, they got Tennessee tomorrow and followed by Baltimore. But damn, what happens if they beat both of those teams and they're 7-0? 7-0. I'll tell you what it means. It means it's a very good possibility that I might see Tampa Bay against Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl. That's what it means.
You want to see that more than anything.
I would love to see that more than
Do
anything.
you feel like it's a win-win for you?
It is a win-win for me either way.
But
But where's
what the Bucs though?
but who would I be going for?
Yeah.
Right here, baby. Right
So
here.
let's make sure.
Right
loyalty's
here.
live.
Right
Loyalty's
here.
live.
No, right here.
All right.
All the way. So
Bucs Steelers.
let's just say,
Bucs
like
Steelers
I
in the
said,
Super
let's
Bowl?
just leave
But
it.
how mad are you if
I
the
mean-
Bucs lose it?
How mad am I?
If the Steelers Bucs play, the Bucs lose it in the Super Bowl. How mad are you?
I am mad.
You
I
gonna be
am
mad?
mad.
You still
I'll
gonna
be
be
mad, but I mean that's
Yo.
I would rather be in that situation. You know what? Because just to say that they are both of the teams that one team that I started liking, before we got the Bucs. So either way, but I would be pulling for the Bucs. And then why would I pull for them? Because that's basically first of all, it's here. It's here. It's in Tampa.
All right.
And that I've been, since we have the Bucs, more for Bucs than I have been for Steelers. Because Steelers have 6 Super Bowls, okay? Steelers have 6 Super Bowls. So why wouldn't I want the Bucs? Why wouldn't I want the Bucs to win a 2nd Super Bowl? The Steelers have 6 Super Bowls. Yeah. Okay?
Why not want to win it in Tampa?
Hey, and why not? Exactly.
Ask the commenters, do they think Hollywood is more of a Buccaneer fan or more of a Steelers fan? Ask the commenters.
That's not even a question.
What do they think?
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
Yeah.
They all know.
We want you to comment and tell us what you think about Hollywood. If you see more of a Bucs fan or more of a Steelers fan.
They all know. That's
Listen,
not
Dan,
even a question.
Hey, Barstool Dan says, ask Hollywood what makes them think Big Ben can even finish the season.
He can finish on Liberty, Frank.
Because if you can finish the season on the road, he can.
Shots fired.
See?
Did y'all pay for the Lightning and Rays and Bucks to win in 2020? We sure did. We got them all.
No.
People say we bought a Super Bowl are delusional. This team ain't.
No, wait. No, look. Let's end that shit right there.
Y'all paid this
let's
shit
end
off.
that. Okay.
When you got money to do it, you got
what
money
do
to
you
do
got?
it, right?
Well, yeah. Everybody. Wait. Everybody has cap. Wait. That's a bunch of crap because everybody has salary caps. Okay. Some spend it all, and then the following year or so, they don't have that much more. Okay. They wait a year or two, and all of a sudden they load it up again. And what are you going to do with it? That's what it's there for. You go out and you get players. Okay. We got to tear Antonio Brown for nothing, hardly. Nothing. A minimum. He got like 690,000.
But if we went back in time, right, and we went watch, hey, check out the old shows too, guys. Y'all like the content? You're liking what's going on? Check out the old shows. He even talks more on those, even though people still cut him off then too. But look, this man was opposed to Antonio Brown. He has came around. He has now seen the light, ladies and gentlemen, and he is loving Antonio Brown. He has now said that this is a player that's going to.
Wait a minute. The man was the man in Pittsburgh. Okay,
yeah, tell us
the best NFL,
you know what happened.
Best NFL receiver in football. Period. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, he was the number 1 player for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, what happened?
Better than Le'Veon?
What happened? Better than anybody. Period. There's no
history. Hines Ward.
Hines.
Any of those receivers that ever.
You think EAB is better than Hines?
Better than Hines. Yeah, but better than Hines. Better than Hines. Absolutely, better than Hines. Yes.
Ben Swan?
Now, I personally know Hines. I met him. I met Hines Ward before in the elevator because we were staying at the motel. We went over to see play Jacksonville, and I actually met Hines Ward in the elevator. Me and him, and I tried to get his autograph, and I didn't have nothing. And from floor to floor, anybody that got on, I was like, man, does anybody have a marker? I got to get an autograph. I got to get this guy's autograph, right? Nobody had anything. And here's Hines Ward on the elevator just laughing his ass off. He's laughing his ass off, man. He's just laughing his ass off. I couldn't get his autograph, man. He's like, well, that's that, man. I left it as like, okay, that's that, man. Good luck tomorrow.
We have a saying about that, about when you meet someone, we call it, I'm autographing you now, you dig? So when they ask you for an autograph, like when they're going to come up and ask Hollywood for his autograph, they're like, Hollywood, man, I love you on the show. Can I get your autograph?
Right.
Say, I'm autographing you now, you dig? That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I done gave you my presence. I done gave you my time. You got a story to tell now.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
I do. I just told my story.
That's what I'm saying.
I just told the story.
I autographed it.
But I still didn't get the autograph,
I'm
man.
autographing you now.
Yeah, well, well, if
Hey,
that's the case, man, I got a lot of autographs out there,
This
man.
kid
I got
said,
lots,
this
man.
kid said, the Saints fan said, we broke. We can't even afford.
Look, man,
We can't even pay.
we're tired of you
Hold on.
already.
Hold on. No, he's saying that his team. He's saying Saints were broke. We can't even pay food stamp. Heinz Ward was badass, and then Balboa said, "Stop paying your players to injure their opponents, and maybe he could have forced a free agent."
All right, you're playing bounty on players' heads. And you got y'all out there fighting in the locker room talking
Do
about
whatever to
they're
win,
talking
bro.
about that our new guy is a problem in the locker room, but he's never swung on nobody like their receiver did. Their receiver got suspended by their coach for swinging on players. Supposed to be one of the best receivers. Supposed to be better than Michael Evans. Yeah, fucking right. Mike Evans, #1 receiver in the NFL. Antonio Brown's going to tell you about that when he gets to the team. Yeah, it's real. They got a double team, triple team. The only person that's looking good is Calvin Johnson. Let's talk about Mike Evans playing injured and still putting up them touchdowns.
The
Still,
man, he
I would
is
still
the
play
man.
injured,
Mike
too.
Evans is the man. You know, that's all I can say.
Dan
you know?
said, I think he was saying this earlier. He said, "Man, do you tell Buck King just to sit down?"
I'm rolling up a blunt, man.
So he's bro, what the fuck? Forgot what we were talking about, bro.
I know. I was.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
My
What the
mind's
hell
all
were
over
we
the
talking
place.
about, man?
Where do
You
you want me
know,
to sit? You want me to sit over there?
You
Sit
know.
over here?
We'll go back. Do whatever you win, bro.
I need you to get livelier, man. We gotta get livelier.
Bro.
Oh, we're
Let's
talking
go.
about Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, bro. I remember, bro.
what about? Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had to go get them because they're always injured.
Right. And they still haven't played a full game at 100% healthy since the Saints. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what if they're both at 100% with Antonio Brown, man? It's gonna be a hell of a fucking day, right?
And that's gonna happen. That is gonna happen.
Bro, there's just so much shit we can
That's
do. Bro.
gonna
There's
happen.
just so
You're
much
gonna
shit
see.
we can do.
You're gonna see that
No one
happen in
can-
New Orleans.
Nobody
That
can.
New Orleans game.
Nobody can ever-
Everybody will be healthy.
Nobody can ever get. You're not gonna.
Hopefully.
Nobody's gonna be tired, bro. Nobody's gonna be
Nobody's
tired.
gonna get tired, man.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not gonna-
You're gonna
when
have
you
fresh
have
play-
how's
you're gonna have fresh
anybody gonna
players
get
all the time.
tired? When they're all out there at the same time, nobody's gonna get tired.
Just
Period.
back it up if you need to.
You know, nobody's gonna get tired. Who's gonna get tired?
King, you want me to back it up?
You're gonna be throwing the ball around. Nobody's gonna get tired.
King,
You know?
you want to back up the camera, G?
What?
I said, do you want to back up the camera, King?
Go ahead. Let our cameraman / producer handle this. Hey, if you need a beat, go with your drink.
Hit up BMG bartenders music.
Yeah, boy. The man behind the mask, y'all. All right, so look.
He says, Dan says,
Uh-oh.
31-24 Bucks win.
Oh, about right. All
Finally,
right.
Dan.
Finally, Dan.
Finally, Dan.
Finally, Dan.
Jumping
I'll be
aboard.
damned.
Better later than
Finally,
never.
Dan.
Better later than never.
He's part of the team now.
Can you give me a score on that Detroit Atlanta game tomorrow?
Is he a Cowboy or
He's Detroit. He's
Detroit?
Detroit.
He's
He's
from
Detroit.
Detroit.
I know he's
No,
from
he's a
Detroit,
Cowboys fan.
but he's a
though.
Cowboys fan.
What?
Yeah, you never knew.
Why is he always talking Detroit?
Because we're always because he knows a lot about the Lions as well.
That
So he's a Cowboys. He's better off a Detroit fan.
But Dak Prescott was one of the worst injuries I've seen in a while.
What's that?
That Dak Prescott injury, that was pretty
Oh
tough.
man, that was
But
pretty. That was nasty.
Sorry,
that was
R.I.P.
nasty.
to the
Is he
Cowboys.
coming to the Bucks after Brady leaves?
Sorry.
You think he's coming to us? I wouldn't even want to touch him the way he's
Who?
looking. He thinks Dak
Get
Prescott.
outta
I said it's
here.
a possibility he comes
You
to.
think he's ever going to play again?
I don't even care if he
He
plays
says he's only
again,
been wrong
man.
once.
You know, maybe
Said the
Stafford.
Packers.
Maybe Stafford will go to the Cowboys.
What the-
Maybe Stafford will go to the Cow. I think Stafford's go. Hey,
The
Dan,
Saints-
I think Stafford's going to the Cowboys next year, man.
The Saints.
Listen,
The Saints.
Andy
Guy
Dalton's
said,
trash.
Ron says 35-17 Bucks.
Who
He's
this?
jumping aboard.
Oh,
That's not our Ron, is it?
Nah. Some Saints fan.
every week it's the same.
The one that
scores.
wouldn't call in.
Every
Every
week
kept
it's the
telling him
same.
to call
You know
in
what?
that
Every
one
week it's
show.
the same.
Oh, Ron, you want to call in? Call in. Somebody call in.
I got the number
We
up
need to
there.
call
Put
in
the
here.
number up.
Let's
Call
go.
in.
It's been
Let's
up
go.
the whole time. Yeah, I'm definitely not participating. What do you say? I was losing my mind there for a second.
All right,
Dan
let's
says
get
get-
gold here, huh?
Get Prescott some of that flex tape. Kodak
That's
Prescott.
You can buy that only at the Home Depot.
Cabo says Kodak Prescott. We can only hope Hollywood. That's what Barstool Dan said.
You want it?
We can only hope. Damn, I had some other shit to get into, man.
Well, let's get into
Oh,
something.
let's talk
here,
about
man.
COVID,
What
man. Are you worried about tomorrow?
Why would I be worried about tomorrow?
No, I'm saying about our players playing against the
No,
Raiders.
not at
and
all, man.
the
We
facility.
do it the right way. We do it the right way, you know. That's why in Florida they actually opened up all the stadiums for full capacity, but they're not doing it. But we can if we wanted to. You know,
AB's got to pass a COVID test before he gets here. Or before he
absolutely. Sure you do. Everyone does. It don't matter. Any trade, everybody's got to pass that. But they're checked daily. They're daily checked for that. You know. I mean, considering all the teams and everything, you know, we haven't really had a lot. I mean, you know, it's one here, one there, one here, you know. But when you think about all the teams and stuff, you know, of course, and there's other sports, you know, like basketball stuff. They're all in the bubble and stuff, so they didn't have to worry about it, you know. But it's all good. It's all going to work out.
What do you think about the DT that we picked up from the Jets? On Sunday after the Packers win.
You know, I haven't really got into him yet. You know, I haven't really got into, so I really don't know too much about him. You know, I just read a little bit, you know, but I like to really go into his whole detail, which I will probably within the next week or so, you know. But any kind of, you know, if they saw that, you know, he's out there, you know, there's something that they like, I'm fine with it, you know. I'm fine with that. So, I mean, if they didn't think he could help out in any way, they would have got him, you know. And yeah, again, you know, you got him for a couple of draft picks, you know,
right?
You know, late round. So
money.
It's a good move. No money. It's a good move. Why not?
I'm just saying,
you know,
if we're only paying Brown what we're playing, what happened to the other?
There's still money sitting there.
Yeah, there's
still money sitting there. Yep.
Yeah, we had 9.4
I don't think
from Evans.
You know what?
Right?
I don't think at this point we need to go after anybody else. You know, the only way is if somebody really goes down. You know, and depending on their position. But I don't think at this point we need to. I think we're fine what we got. I mean, we got the backups. You know, even guys that you know, D is out. We filled in good for him. You know, D out. So I think we're fine, man. We're ready to rock and roll. You know, ready to rock and roll from right now. You know,
should we gonna
win tomorrow?
We should have went after Le'Veon Bell, I think. Too.
No, I
why
don't,
not?
I don't see that.
But why not?
See that. Well, if you do that, you know, then you got to say goodbye to Fournette. You know, we don't have it. There's no need for that. You know, when you're getting the ball to your receivers and Ronald Jones is running for 100 yards, you don't need anybody. You don't need to pick up anybody else for what? You know, no, we don't need running back. I'm sorry, you know. This is the kid. This is the guy. This is the guy that we need. Ronald Jones. I said it from the beginning of the season. Give this guy a chance, and he'll show you. The guy came from USC. He was a fantastic guy. He set all kinds of records out there. So I don't see any need for us. You know, we got the rookie Vaughn. You know, so there's no reason to pick up any. You know, we don't need receiver. We don't need any running backs. We're fine. We're sitting really good. Backups. Next guy up. Somebody goes down. We're sitting pretty good in all the positions right now.
Saints fan says we're both starting wide receivers out. We got both starting wide receivers out, but we win tomorrow, y'all. Who y'all got? Saints versus Panthers. I said Panthers.
You know, that's Panthers. A big
but I took the Saints.
That's a big. That's big. I mean, you got Thomas out. You got Sanders out now. Not too much left besides Kamara on that team, you know. But they know it's a big game. It's a big game for them, you know. You don't want to lose to Carolina because then you drop that. You're down 2 games. You're down 2 games to us, and then you're going to play us in 2 weeks. So it's a big game. It's a game. With Antonio Brown.
With Antonio Brown.
With Antonio Brown.
On a Sunday night. On a Sunday night.
And you don't want to be in that position when we win tomorrow and beat the Giants. Okay? Now, I don't recall who you play the next 2 games, but you don't want to be coming in against us 2 or 3 games down. Okay? We want you to be that. You know, we want it to be like that because we want to win the division, number one. You know, that's our key right now is to win this division.
Balboa says Le'Veon Bell can play left tackle better than Smith.
Hey, look, let me tell you, Donovan
He's one of the
Smith,
best blocking running backs in the game.
Donovan
in the
Smith,
league.
I gave a thumbs up on Donovan Smith last week. You know, he played good. He played
The whole
great.
team played good last
You
week.
know, the whole team played good. He played great. He needs to keep playing that tomorrow. He needs to play exactly the way he played today. Last week. You know, he needs to play exactly like that.
Whole team needs to make no mistakes.
No mistakes again. They all know this. I'm telling you, this is drilled into them right now. I saw Arians' press conference after the game. You know, I saw him say he was shocked. Zero. He said we had 0 penalties. You have 0 penalties, guys. You win a lot of ball games.
Right.
You win a lot of ball games, no doubt about it. It's very solid if somebody has 0 penalties and loses a game. Okay, so that is boom, and he's drilling that right into it. It's not gonna have, you know, it's not gonna, it's not gonna be like they're gonna come out this week and have 0 penalties.
Right.
Okay, it's not gonna be like it's gonna be like that. Okay, could happen, but still. They all know that, you know, cut down on all the penalties and we're going to win some ball games. And I think that's what they all got that in their mind now. You know, none of this false start stuff. You know, and 2-3 same guys doing it. You don't need that.
LSU's crushing South Carolina, 38-17.
Yeah, pretty much figured
Just
that.
a little update right there.
Yeah, pretty much figured that.
What the fuck, bro? It was a great game, man. No penalties, no penalties do make a difference, man. And I don't expect that shit to happen. I'd like for us to not see any penalties at all.
No.
I'd like to see exactly what we just did last week. Everything was on point. I mean, the defense is definitely immaculate. Just Aaron Rodgers didn't even have a clue where he was at. So it's great pressure.
That's a key. That's a key that coaches really, coaches put that in the players. You know, penalties will kill you every time, man. They'll kill you. And, you know, good teams will not have a lot of penalties, really. And there has been teams in the past that led the league in penalties, but for some reason, man, they're, you know, because of what the team that they had, they could overcome. But that very, very seldom will that happen, you know. Very seldom. But Brady's used to playing for teams that don't commit penalties. He's always been like that because the way his coach out there, you know, Belichick is like, you know, I saw this stat. I recently saw the stat like a couple weeks ago, and it was like, you know, after 4 games or something like that, they had 3 penalties. I was like, that's insane. That's insane, man. They had 3 penalties for the whole 4 games. I was like, that's crazy. Here we come along and we got 0 penalties, you know, and it makes a big difference, man. It makes a big, big difference.
The replay downs, yeah, of course. Flawless games, man. Mm-hmm. We couldn't expect anything better than last week. What, we got 5 sacks last week?
Even after being down 10-zip.
Yeah.
Even after being down 10-zip.
I
wasn't even worried. I wasn't even worried about
28 points in one quarter.
I wasn't even worried.
28 points in one quarter.
I said, nah, this is not going to happen. You know, even after 10's out, even if it was 10-0, they still had no penalties yet. And there was no penalties yet. You know. But I wasn't worried. You know, I just knew that we were going to find a way to get to Rodgers. We were going to find a way to win this game. And like I said, it was game 1 of the season as far as I was concerned. And flawless game. And it made all the difference, you know. Shut them out. Second quarter, third quarter, and fourth game. Shut them down.
This team could be unbelievable.
This team's got to be really close. This team's got to be really pumped up. You know, really pumped up going into tomorrow.
They gotta be
You know?
excited. AB's even here. They have to be excited.
Oh
They
yeah,
have
I'm
to be.
sure. I'm sure.
Are
I'm
you
sure.
worried about? Are you worried about the stats of the player? I'm not. A lot of people think that now that we have AB, Evans, and Godwin can complain.
I don't see that.
Let me finish this. They're going to complain. You know,
I don't think it's going to
About-
work like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't
I think they just want to win.
I don't say like, you know, Antonio Brown takes the field, you know, and being with Brady and boom, right off the bat, you know, Brady starts looking for Antonio Brown. Boom, 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 all the time. I don't think it's going to really work out that, especially starting off, you know. But I really believe Godwin and Evans are like, you know, whatever, man, whatever it is, whatever it be, you know, if we're going to keep winning and we're going to get to that, you know, the goal of the Super Bowl, let it be. Let it be, you know. And I'm sure, you know what, I'm really sure that up to this point, him signing today and everything, I'm sure Brady has talked to the receivers, you know, and I'm sure he's got feedback from them, you know. I would guarantee that. I don't see a problem. I really don't. I don't see any kind of problem. And he's Antonio Brown is such a great acquisition for the fact is if Godwin or you know or Winston or in Evans go, you know, one of them go down, you got the fill in right there.
Right.
You know, if he can play anywhere near when he stopped playing, if he can play anywhere near there, then we're going to be in good shape. You know, and because as it goes on, as the weeks goes on, he's going to die. It's not like he's been sitting at home not doing it. He's been training and training and training and training. So he is ready. He's ready to come
is
in.
Godwin coming back to the slot?
I think so. He might. He just might. He might not even mind doing that. You know? So whatever it takes.
Do Cameron Brady and
It's not-
Gronk ever see the ball again, or do they just remain
I'm
blockers?
sure, man. You know, I'm sure they're all going to, you know, it's whatever. Who's ever open's getting the ball.
Right.
You know, who's ever open's going to get the ball. You know, if we're marching down the field and we're putting the ball in the end zone, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter who it is, whatever. That's what matters, man. It's just keep the win, keep winning. That's what it's all about, the win. And I think everybody on that team is going to feel the same way, you know. They have to. Well, I'm sure they're saying, oh, great. I don't see Evans saying, oh, man, you know, Antonio Brown, man, we signed Antonio Brown, man. I'm never going to get the ball, you know, or whatever, you know, or Godwin. No, they're not like that. They're not like that. I don't see the problem.
Does AB score the first touchdown of the Saints game for us?
that you know what?
I say he
yeah,
does. It
you
wouldn't
know,
surprise me.
if they actually put him out there, if they actually put him out there to start off the game, now like you know Godwin and you know and Evans are out there and Antonio Brown's still on the sideline, and then all of a sudden like after a few plays, first down, and then comes Antonio Brown. Possibility, but I think if he's actually going out there and he's starting, it could well happen. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Or a big play, you know, down, you know, 20, 30, 40 yards down the field to Antonio Brown. That would not surprise me one bit. Because I'm sure teams, you know, I'm sure a lot of teams, I'm sure a lot of teams are like, holy shit, you know, holy shit, man, you know. Now we got Antonio Brown coming back, and we don't know, what he's, you know, because he's been out, he hasn't been playing, but we don't know what he's going to have. But it's another thing for coaches that he's going against. So, you know, they got to figure out, you know, I wouldn't want to be going against. I wouldn't want to be going up. You know, I wouldn't want to be going up to these four guys that are going to be on that field.
Steve says,
try and figure it out.
I mean, it just made. I mean, I think it just works both ways. If people just stay focused with the game plan and not worry about trying to compete with each other and just try to compete to win together, then it shouldn't be a problem at all. Because you're just gonna be able to confuse the shit out of the fucking defense, man. That's just 3 studs out there, 5 wide, 4 wide, or even doing what we're doing now.
And you got to be coming up with all these different plays too, with Antonio Brown coming in there too. You know, you got to be coming up with all these different plays.
Does Antonio Brown know the Raiders playbook from being there for?
Nah, I don't even think. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. He knows.
Does he know the Patriots?
You know, I seriously doubt it.
Has he been memorized?
Nah, I wouldn't even worry about that. No.
They said they pull Saints, Bucs, and Panthers out of our division for playoffs. And then Balboa says if we didn't have so many injuries to wide receivers, AB might have not been on the team, but with Evans being banged up and Godwin barely playing, it made it easy to pick him up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's true.
And with the price they picked them up for, why not?
They still didn't want him to go to Seattle, though.
No, of course they didn't. And Seattle stalled.
Yeah.
You know, what are they doing, man? You know, they were the leaders. They were the leaders to pick him up. I don't know what they were, you know, but you know what? I just think he wanted to be here. Let's face it. You know, he wanted to be with Brady.
He wants to win too.
Okay? He wanted to be with Brady. He didn't want to be with Wilson.
Probably just wants to play with the GOAT in general. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, I think he just wanted to be here.
maybe in his career with the GOAT.
I mean, you know, there was talk earlier about him coming here, you know, and you know, Arians wasn't too sure, you know, because of the past and stuff, you know, but
They overruled that.
they
though.
overruled it, you know, they overruled
Yeah,
it. And when you got the general manager, you know, you got the general manager too, you know. So I think they knew something anyways, because when they did they restructured the was it Marpet? Yeah, they reconstructed his.
Yeah,
I think they knew something was, you know, we got to do that to do this.
I think they're eyeing somebody else too.
They could be. They got other money still sitting there now, you know. But I think that really is if
Possibly
somebody
another,
goes down,
possibly
somebody
O-line.
really goes down, a big starter goes down, you know, line or something, you know. But they're ready. I mean, with what they got, the team that they have right now is good enough to go to the big game.
That's the new guy from Jets. what's
Like I
his
said,
name?
yeah. Like I said, you know, I haven't really done a lot on him yet, but I'm going to want to look into. But like I said, they did, you know. That's why they picked them. That's why they picked them up. So new, you know, they probably, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna be good too, man.
Oh
Everybody's
yeah.
It was
I'm
mutual.
sure he's excited to come to the Bucs off the Jets. You know, I'm sure that. And you know what? And when guys do that, when guys go off a team like, you know, that's you know, not doing well and stuff, when they get to a team and they get traded to a team that's in a good position to make a run, their play becomes a lot better. You know, it has to. You know, they get energized and you know they want to help in any way and they're ready to go. You know, they it's a whole different atmosphere. You know. Who wouldn't want to go to a team that, you know, when you're sitting there at 0-6, you know, and you got an opportunity, you're traded, you know, and you come into this team and you see, you know, you're playing with Brady and you're seeing, hey, you know, that's good. That's going to put a lot in you. You know, you're gonna really want to play. So I like moves like that. You know, so it's going to definitely be beneficial to us.
Balboa says it was the mutual bromance between the GOAT and AB continues.
Yeah,
and then he's still got. What I got in my mind, this the other money going for. Are we going for Earl Thomas still?
I don't even know why we're still talking about that. Really. I doubt. Seriously,
is it a possibility?
I seriously doubt it.
No one thought that AB was going to come. You seriously doubted AB coming to the Bucs? Why wouldn't Earl Thomas come?
I don't see it.
Hey, what's your thoughts on that? Still got some money left over.
No.
Still got some money left over.
What do you want me to do?
No, I'm about to get into it right now. So,
what I missed? Ain't good? Anything good?
There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
So what we're talking about is that we still got some money left. A lot of money.
Earl Thomas?
You want to do the Earl Thomas? You still think it's a
I
possibility?
welcome to the team, not a possibility. If he's a locker room issue, he beats up other players.
I totally got. We don't need Earl Thomas.
Winfield Jr.
If Earl Thomas was so, why hasn't he been picked up by now?
Maybe he's waiting on us. He could just be sitting over there. Like,
no, he's
not. Maybe he's not entertaining. You never know.
Listen,
he's not. We're not going to get Earl Thomas for what we got for Antonio.
Our defense isn't a problem right now.
For 1 year? We're just trying to get players for 1 year. We're just trying to get players for 1 year, 2 years max.
Yeah, but
If we get anybody
we're
else, we get a
almost
left tackle.
halfway through the
We trade for a
season.
left tackle.
What does
Yeah.
he get? We're almost
We
halfway
definitely
through
need
the
an
season.
offensive lineman.
You know,
I think we're even sitting on that. We
Left
got enough
tackle.
money to
Well,
pick
that's
up
why they
Earl
got the
Thomas
money
and an
there.
offensive lineman for 1 year, bro.
Yeah.
no.
Straight up, yes, we do.
You
Bro,
feel we're a
yeah.
finished team? We're a finished
You
team?
know. Yep. I see.
Mike
Why
Evans'
not?
contract was reconstructed at 9.4. That gave us $9.4 million,
I'm telling
right?
you, I
And then
know what we
that
got
four-
left. We got about
We had
5 or 6 left.
$4 million from Valley Park.
That's it.
That's
That's
how
it.
much. Nah.
We don't
Rob-
need anybody else.
Ron Burgundy says we need no other player
That's
to
right, we
to
don't.
fill out this roster.
We
What I
don't.
say we need more than anything, personally, what I say we need is that we need to just go ahead and get the players that we have on this roster healthy and get back this offense
are
at full
healthy.
speed. Evans and Godwin are not fully healthy. Don't
They're almost healthy. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't say Evans is.
Well,
Evans
you
is.
don't go out and get a player because Evans not healthy right now. You
They
know?
went and got the
With
player.
that.
They went and got the player because
Right.
the two players are not healthy. The whole receiver
they're-
room's
they're-
banged up right now, including
They'll be
Gronk.
fine.
They will be. I agree.
They'll be fine.
But now
And
we have
got-
Antonio Brown. We have depth.
We got other players
We
that
got
step in. We had people step in for Godwin.
Yeah, they did. They did all right
We
job.
got
Tyler
Watson.
Johnson.
We got Tyler Johnson. We got Scotty Miller.
Scotty Miller's been
we do not
so-so the
need
last few
anything
games.
else, you know?
Let's be
Bro.
honest.
Bro,
Scotty
We don't
Miller's
need
in.
nothing. We don't need anything.
Balboa said about Earl Thomas, he said he'll make us tougher. If we take another L, Brady can just point out who he wants Thomas to beat down.
That's a good comment, Balboa. Light
Yeah.
up them comments. We got Balboa in the building. Balboa, stay dropping that fire comments. Y'all don't even want to mess with him. That man will troll your whole family. You will be putting a pistol in your mouth and committing the final atrocity and sin if you step to that boy Balboa in the comments. I've been watching him. Ron Sheffield, you got to step your game up. Balboa's smoking you.
What else we covering here, guys? We still got so much shit
I
to get
still
into.
feel, just to touch again on that, and I don't want to dive too hard into it. I know you're saying this team is solid now. No one's feeling. I still think the offensive line has a lot to prove. They won solid game. If they continue playing at least close to that, we should have always a good game. Offense did not come out playing as sharp as they could, and we still look like one of the best games the Buccaneers ever played. The first half was closed out and owned by the defense. We made those points because of defensive plays. The points that were put on the second part of the game, our offense stepped up in the third quarter, closed that game out. People would talk about we didn't do much in the fourth quarter, but we didn't need to. We just needed to kill the clock. Yeah, so Brady wasn't asked to do a lot in this game other than to protect the ball, get the people in the right position, make the plays. Brady is an excellent controller of a whole offense. He controls that offensive line. He knows how important it is to have the connection with your offensive line and have them believe in the offense. This offensive line is going to upgrade just by his cadence.
That's why I'm not worried about the offensive line.
You're now not worried still about Devin Smith.
No.
You're not worried that I'm fucked up.
If he was going to fuck it up, he'd have fucked it up last week against Green Bay.
But he's been fucking up constantly.
He has been.
Every other game. He has a great game.
This is what I'm telling you. This is the Bucs. This is the Bucs. When they get to week 7, 8, 9, this is when it all starts. This is when it all comes together.
Yeah.
That's why Green Bay game, like I said,
So the defense
is our yes.
Yeah, man.
The defense is getting better.
Yeah, but
It's gonna get better.
as Brady plays more, the
You know, we
team gets
jumped
better
up.
because
Does
they watch the
everybody know we
Patriots.
jumped up? We jumped up 6 places in the power rankings.
I know.
Yeah.
I know that. Do you
6
know
fucking
Colin
players.
Cowherd's got us number
We
one
jumped
in
up to
this?
6 to fucking to we went from 12 to 6.
Me and Rob talking Mac, right? Pat, you know his name McAfee? Yeah, McAfee. McAfee. Punter for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yes.
Guy's entertaining. If you ain't seen his podcast, check it out. He needs to plug us like we're plugging him, or might plug his wife. So what I'm trying to say is that he's bringing on Buccaneer players. They're talking to Buccaneers. We're the hottest ticket in the NFL. Are we the hottest ticket in the NFL? Say it for me. I want you to say it.
Sure.
Say it, Brandon. Who's the hottest ticket in the NFL?
The Bucs right now.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yes, we are, aren't we? We had a long conversation about that, and I tend to be right when I speak about things that we are the hottest ticket in the
That was too
NFL.
early to talk about.
Yeah, I'll give
A
you
lot
tickets.
of people
Hey, I might give you
wait.
some Panther tickets. Go watch the Panthers. I ain't giving you my Buccaneer tickets.
A lot of people did not think that the Bucs were going to beat the Packers last week.
Of course.
A lot of people thought that, you know.
That was strong.
But-
They do have a strong offense. We just shut this shit down.
But you know,
Killed it last week.
like
They
I
really
said,
didn't play anybody though.
Did
either.
you even watch the game?
Absolutely.
Did you miss a play?
I never missed the play.
Did he watch the game? Were you with him?
Yeah.
Did he finally watch the game all the way through? He didn't fall asleep.
Watch the game.
Did you wake him
Yeah,
up at halftime?
Falling asleep. He can't be falling asleep.
He falls. You didn't wake him up the one time,
I've
remember?
just been tired, bro.
This guy's tired. He's working a lot. He's doing more than just his
2-2?
podcast.
Thank you, man. Thanks for the respect, bro.
He's going hard. He owes me a lot of money.
Solo.
I to break his fucking legs. Take his firstborn. So
All right.
kill him in front of his father.
I'm just killing him on sight, bro. We
Kill him on sight. What did we say?
good.
What did we say? Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Stay humble.
It's my shit.
That's his shit.
It is my
But
shit.
this one,
The Bucs are the hottest ticket in the
I
NFL
quit.
right now. We're on fire.
I quit.
I quit. You're
I
out.
quit. Nah,
You're out.
so
You're
I'm sucking with you.
out, bro.
You want me gone? I'm gone. I leave and I don't feel love no more. Listen,
So,
what I want to talk about with you, because you've been quiet, man. Did he say anything while I was gone?
No, I did all talk.
I feel like
okay.
I feel like
talk.
he's not as excited about the Bucs as he was a couple of when he called. He's the one that broke the news about Antonio Brown to me, and he broke the news to me about Leonard Fournette. He's always on it. Like I think if there, this motherfucker is like the first one on the scene when the car crash happens. Like he gets them from you. You don't want to keep them up to date. All right, so
But the shit that you said this morning, I
the
knew that
cred
when I
has
woke
been
up,
shifted to the
I knew that
producer
when I
of the
woke
show. The producer of the show is on top of it. It is not him.
The producer
My
of the show is
mistake.
not the host.
I'm gonna say,
We're now
let me tell you,
moving
hey,
producer to
so
host.
Wise
He
man,
brings
hey.
the intel.
Wise over there gets a lot of shit. He gets a lot.
He's
of
the
stuff
first one?
He gets a lot of shit.
So
first,
you get
man.
the
It
intel from him
automatically
before him?
It comes right to us.
Who gets the intel more, him or him?
I don't know, man. He's on it. You know,
He's on it. All
we'll
right.
know more about whatever. Wait, he'll say, "Hey, wait, no, he gets the info on the player, whatever, and then it gets us."
But he predicts it more.
But we know more about the player.
He
You know what I'm
predicts
saying? But
more.
he gets it first.
He's making the predictions though that happen before he even says it, right? So does he still get
He
credit
gets
for
lucky on
predicting?
some of them. It's like
No, I picked the whole team, bro.
Hey,
I picked the whole
tell
team.
him you wanted the running back.
Yeah,
You wanted the
man,
running back for
come
the Chiefs
on.
too, didn't you? That guy, what was it? That dude's a monster.
Bro, I said Fournette was coming. I
You gonna
said
drink
Brown.
the Brady beer?
I said
It's not cold.
White. No. We used that for decoration,
Oh,
bro.
We decorate
I
this
drank one
Christmas tree.
I drank
You're
one
gonna help
already.
me decorate the
You know what I'm
Christmas
saying?
tree.
You only drink the goat one time, bro. You know.
Look, bro, I
I'm
don't
gonna
feel
drink
the
it after
excitement
Super Bowl. I'm
from
gonna
you.
drink it after
Who is
Super
the
Bowl.
best team in the fucking NFL?
The Bucs right now,
We're-
hands
we're-
down.
I don't care about no Steelers. I don't care about the Tennessee Titans. I don't care about the Raiders. I don't care about the Chiefs. I don't care about the Ravens. I don't care about the Seattle Seahawks. I don't give
Well,
a fuck.
we're sitting
I'm
here
just going
doing
ahead
a
and tell
Bucs
you, oh, the
podcast.
Bucs
You
are
shouldn't
better
be
than.
talking. That's just a statement that
It's a statement to let them know that the Buccaneers are number one.
No, we know. They know that. They have to all know.
They got to
that.
feel it from us.
They have it.
It's got to be reverberating.
I'm out of here, bro. Bro,
Bro,
All right,
Listen,
look, what we got to do
what are we
right
doing?
now?
What are we
What
doing
gotta
on
do right
offense
now?
tomorrow? Are we
What do we
running
got to
the
do?
ball?
We got to
running the
start
ball
getting
more?
in tomorrow's
you're
game.
both hitting me.
Tomorrow's
I'm
game.
getting
I'm
sprayed
getting
down
it,
now.
bro.
Dude, we're
I'm
gonna
getting
get
in
in
right now.
tomorrow's game right now.
Okay, we're getting in
That's
right
what
now.
we need to do.
All right, here we go. What are we doing?
Okay.
What are we doing on offense?
Call
man?
in, show.
Are we
Call
running
in
the
the
ball
show.
more tomorrow, or are we passing the ball? What are we doing? Pounding the rock all day with fucking Jones? We're gonna do.
Of
a little
course we're gonna
mixture?
pound it.
Again,
We're pounding the
I
rock.
told you my prediction is Jones gets 100 yards tomorrow.
Again?
Again. Yes.
Fournette gets.
Yes. Fournette's not even to be probably in the game much.
Jones gets another 100
How
rushing yards.
disrespectful.
What
Does-
are you
does-
talking about?
You told me Fournette was playing.
He might
You
be
said
playing,
no,
but
I'm
he's not.
imagining
You
things.
asked. No, you
I
asked.
asked,
if
and
he was
I thought I
playing.
heard people
I
say
don't
he
think
was
He
active.
might play, but he's not. You know,
He's going to close out the
we
fourth
might,
quarter.
We might get him after Jones does all the running. Jones is going to do all the running.
Jones is going to get his touches. He'll have 15 to 20.
Yeah, I think he'll have another 100 yards tomorrow.
If we get up,
Guaranteed.
listen,
I
we run
guarantee
when
it.
we get up. That's just how football is. You get up on points, and then you
He's gonna
effectively run the ball. You win.
He's going to have 100 yards tomorrow.
We'll come out first play of the game's a run.
Fournette's not on the injury list. He must be playing. He's
Everybody's
not on
playing now.
Maybe, sure, he'll be playing, but he's not going to steal a lot of you. You're not going to
Is
steal.
Shaq Barrett
You
injured?
know, no.
Is he injured? Why the fuck isn't he owning the teams like he used to?
He's got all the. He's got doubles.
What do you think? It's because he switched
All right.
positions.
JPP's been doing
That's
this
right.
thing. Came
That's
back with a
right.
broke neck. to
It
play
don't
football.
matter, man.
Has a
Somebody
sack
else
every
got.
game.
I think they should start switching up Barrett and JP. Go
Y'all
back and
see
forth
how
from.
David and JPP did the thing together with the hand?
Yeah.
That was dope, right?
Yeah.
I think
That was fun. What?
that I think they need to switch Barrett and JP.
Want to do the switchback?
No, I think they should be switching it
Here and
throughout
there.
the game since they
In the
know
game,
how to
yeah.
play, man. Put them, you know what I'm saying? You can
I bet it would help keep your arm fresh and side fresh. Like if either one against the left side or right side hurt, they can
looks
flip.
though, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just,
I feel like David and White are getting in there. I say keep blitzing. I feel like
You gotta
just
keep blitzing.
keep sending them.
Absolutely.
Winfield was blitzing
That's
good.
what helps the
I feel like
secondary. You gotta have that pressure. You
Keep
don't have the
Winfield
pressure
blitzing.
secondary. Gotta have
Whitehead
pressure,
was blitzing good.
Pressure, huh?
Whitehead and Winfield Jr. blitz good. Our
They
safeties
do.
get in there.
Winfield for
it's
sure.
good. They're fast.
Hell yeah.
The rookie Winfield
He's
Jr.
probably he's
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
be rookie of the year.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
Whitehead's
Defensively,
second year.
rookie of the year.
Absolutely.
I know what
He
you meant,
fucking
though.
blitzes
MVP,
dice.
rookie of the year too, and defensive rookie of the year.
Yeah. Offensive rookie, offensive defense.
I guarantee
rookie
you,
of the year for defense is going to be Winfield Jr.
I guarantee
I feel-
you right now that Gruden's really thinking about what he's got tomorrow, what he's got to go against tomorrow. I guarantee he's thinking hard how to stop this, how to stop that.
Gruden.
How do we stop the running game? How do we stop that? How do we stop,
You can't stop it all.
I'm sure he's going crazy with how I think he's going to stop everything.
There's not a coach in the NFL that respects Tom Brady more than John Gruden.
Oh, yeah.
There's not
Absolutely.
There's not. You watch Monday Night Football, and watch him talk about. He talks about Tom Brady when Tom Brady's not even playing in front of him. This man has a infatuation.
Sure.
Hold on, we got a caller in.
Uh-oh.
No, we got a caller in. We got Earl Ears, right?
In Your Face podcast. This is Ritalin. What's going on? It's Ears.
Yo, what's up, man?
What up?
Not much. Out here.
What up, Ears?
What's happening,
I
big
seen
dog?
you.
What's up?
What up, bro?
What's the
So,
homie?
in regards to, I just hopped on the podcast because, I'm working overnight and whatnot. But, dude, how about fucking Antonio Brown? I know I probably missed it. But,
Let's go! You lucky you didn't see him with your Bears.
my whole thing is, and I'll say this once again, if the Bucs don't win the fucking Super Bowl, dismantle the whole franchise and send that shit over to Canada.
We love the endorsement.
To have a squad as built up as this fucking squad, and like how you told me, Brandon, the other day, fucking Gronk and Antonio Brown are what, 75 touchdowns, the most in a season?
Yes.
Like, bro, it's fucking ridiculous. With suppose need to be sky high in fucking Vegas for the fucking Bucs to win the fucking Super Bowl. I know that. Like, I feel like just putting 50 on the Bucs to win the Super Bowl. And I'm a Bears fan.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, this shit, I'm not gonna lie, they still lost to the Bears, so they ain't better than the Bears. But they are gonna be a top fucking contender this year. And as I said, bro, if they don't fucking make it, every fucking player's mom on that team is a fucking hoe.
Right. What's your score prediction?
Great.
What's your score prediction tomorrow?
Who are they playing tomorrow?
Raiders.
Raiders.
That's gonna be a pretty good game. I'm gonna probably put it close. Let's go ahead and say clear number. Let's say 25 to 18.
Bucks.
45-18 Bucks.
20.
25-18 Bucks.
That close?
I kind of feel the Bucks may get a safety. The Bears did last week, but I kind of feel that the Bucks might get.
Oh, you brought up those Buster Bears, looking good, 5-1. Who are they playing next week, and what are their chances?
It's Monday Night Football. I think
Rams.
they're playing
Rams.
Playing the Rams. What's that? That's going to be a good game right there. Rams are not a soccer team as they seem to be sometimes.
Yeah. So that game. How are the Rams defense, real quick?
Pretty good from what I understand. They're not the
They
top
got Arnold
3 or nothing.
What's his name?
They got Arnold out there. Yeah, Arnold.
You guys are
Jones
Aaron
or
Donald is best
Aaron
D tackle in
Donald.
NFL.
Aaron Donald,
They have
there it
him.
is.
Yeah.
They had one of the Ramsey, I believe, but he was injured.
I'll go ahead and make my score prediction for Monday for the Bears-Rams. I'll go ahead and say it's going to probably be a low-scoring game.
Hold on.
Let's go ahead
We want you to hold off on telling us that because we're gonna go live before. We want you to call in the show before the Monday night game. We're gonna talk a little bit about y'all's game too. Again with you, we'll give you a chance to kind of scout the enemy and then give us a score on that one. Then, and I think that'd be a cool thing to have you call in and let us know a little bit about Monday night's game if you would.
Yeah, that'll be fine. It's just I'm going to be working overnight, so when I get a moment, that I'm not dealing with patients and shit.
Bro, you're gonna have to take your break every single time at the same time so we can.
Tired of this shit, Ears. You're a big part of this show. We, what do you say? What do you say about their mamas? What do you say? Your mama's a hoe. We know.
Your mom's a fucking hoe. If the Bucs don't win to the fucking Super Bowl.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
I love it.
As well.
that's
And,
good.
a lot of people, hold on. A lot of people, when that whole shit went down with Antonio Brown, were talking shit. Well, he's a fucking drug addict and this and that, and he's a loser. He shouldn't play. And, a lot of those people I see on my timeline are happy as fuck with Antonio Brown signing to the Bucs. Keep that same fucking energy y'all had. Don't jump on the bandwagon.
Right.
Okay?
Mhm.
You didn't give the man his fucking props when he was, doing his shit. So what? Everybody fucking has a little downfall and whatnot.
That's right.
And, but besides from that, you got to go ahead and look at the player themselves. Not his integrity, but look at the player himself. Because you got to separate the two from the game. Okay? If the man's a shitty-ass player and a great fucking person outside of the field, you can't go ahead and say, oh, he's one of the greatest.
Great point.
The motherfucker can't hold on to the ball and, he's fumbling it like it's Nick Cannon's, new record. It's just going to the ground, But, it's for those people that are excited, jumping on the Antonio Brown, joining the Bucs bandwagon, your mom's a hoe, keep that same energy as you did when this whole shit went down. And I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Oh, yeah, bro, we're going to go ahead and go to the Super Bowl now that we got the Antonio Brown. Nah, bitch, keep that same energy, okay? Don't go ahead and try to change your draws now just because some new shit is going on. Keep that same shitty-ass pair of draws on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll be out there celebrating with us when we win it.
Yeah.
But we'll be having such a good time, we won't even care. We know who's the real Buck fans around here. We see them. We know who it is. We know who the haters are. We don't forget the hate that you gave us.
Right.
You can't just switch ship just because of one
putting
player.
so much money into them, bro.
I'm gonna-
They better win the Super
I'm going to
Bowl.
put a roll of quarters in my hand. I'm going to bust everybody in the mouth that says they're a Bucks fan. Then we know you ain't a Bucks fan. And we're going to take it to their asses like Philly fans.
Exactly.
Man, we love having you on the show, though, bro. We know you work at nights, but we might have to sneak you out sometimes or something, man.
You don't have to call out,
so
man.
fuck yeah, I'm gonna be working tonight on Monday Night Football too. So
All
I'll
right.
be taking control
Unreal, bro.
from the patients and telling them I'm gonna it's my time, okay?
Yeah.
So, but let me go ahead and get back and shit. Riverman, good shit, bro. What's my bro? Keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right,
All right, man.
Stay safe, bro.
Cheers.
Yeah, man. Oh, also, Riverman.
What up? All right, bro. You know what? With that, bro, we're gonna have to go ahead and end this call.
What'd
We're
he
gonna have to
say?
end this call.
They say your mom's a hoe?
He said, stop being gay.
Oh, man.
Cheers.
See you later, bro.
That was
Adios, man.
Everything was good. The ending was questionable.
We're gonna go ahead and ban him from calling in.
And we appreciate people who call in, talk a little shit, get some shit talked back to you. We'll show you love and some little bit of thing. You wearing the Hollywood jersey?
No, you're wearing a
I'm wearing
sack.
sap.
Wearing
man.
sap?
I'm wearing
I
sap.
seen the double nines.
right.
I got 2 nines on my back like I'm wearing
I'm wearing
sap.
the sapster, man.
Got 2 nines on my back like I'm wearing sap.
That's right, man.
Stay strapped like I'm wearing sap. I love it. Show it to him.
No,
Hey,
you ain't got them.
one of the
No.
probably we got a what? Easily 1 or 2 best player in NFL Buccaneer history.
Mm-hmm.
We go what? Derrick Brooks, Warren Sapp, or Warren Sapp, Derrick Brooks, then John Lynch.
Johnny
You like John
Lynch.
Lynch? Ronnie Barber.
Johnny Lynch, Ronnie
Barber.
Barber, baby.
Ronnie Barber, I put up. Well,
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Think of all those guys, man.
Number one Buck player in history. Name him. Come on.
Brooks and Mike Allstott.
He's a Brooks and Mike Allstott guy. I was going to say Brooks. Mike Allstott's like 4 or 5 for me.
Leroy.
You like Leroy? You remember him or you just giving him props?
There are a lot of good players, man. You're talking about.
I don't remember him. I never saw him play, so I can't. That's not my famous Buck. He's got a nice restaurant. You been there, Leroy Simmons?
Oh, I love that.
You like that place?
Was that Tyrone, man? I was like, I went
There's
there
the
for
Get the
football.
ribs and
I
the
went,
beer.
oh
There's
man, I
the
went there
Clay,
for football
Clay
all the
Skaggs,
time.
man.
That was my
homie
place
Clay.
to go to football.
Who, what?
The homie Clay.
Oh, I told him to hit the show up.
Yeah. So
Yeah, hey, appreciate you clocking in with us, Clay. You're welcome to call that number you see running down at the bottom and call in and talk with us, Clay. We'd love to hear
It says
from you.
31-17 over the
Hey,
Raiders.
you could call in too, shoot the shit with us. We're just having a good time. You dig?
Martin,
That's always
hey,
fun. He
Ron,
said Brooks.
Ron.
He said Brooks
Grammatica.
best.
He said Brooks too.
Martin Grammatica.
G said Barber. G Balboa said Barber was the best Buccaneer.
Hey, you hear me? Martin Grammatica.
Or Brooks.
Yeah, you love that little guy?
Little Kazoo. He reminded me of the little guy from the Flintstones. Kazoo, little
He
Kazoo.
still loves the Bucks. You know that, right?
He what?
He still loves the Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
He loves us.
Why wouldn't you? You play for the team.
He
Steve
lives
the
here.
Bird. My man, Steve.
Now you naming some fucking names.
Steve the
Why
Bird,
don't you name
baby.
the one from the Super Bowl?
Steve the
Give me the Super
Bird.
Bowl champion.
Right.
I'm a Bucks.
Javicius.
I know the names.
Jaravicious.
Jaravicious came back from his kid dying and killed the
That's
field.
right. Won the Super
Shelton
Bowl.
You know
Quarles.
Cadillac Williams?
Shelton
Right.
Quarles.
He did some Hall of Fame
Shelton
shit.
Quarles.
Shelton Quarles?
Yep.
He's great, but
Oh, Hardy
Nickerson.
Nickerson.
Reggie Cobb.
Ricky Bell.
Reggie Cobb.
Reggie Cobb.
Ricky Bell. Ricky Bell.
Reggie Cobb.
Santana
Number
Dotson.
34. Reggie Cobb. You don't know
Genie
who Reggie Cobb is?
Hadatu.
You don't know?
Genie Hadatu.
You don't know who Reggie Cobb is?
Ricky Bell. Reggie
Did he
Cobb.
play for the fucking Packers?
Oh,
Yeah, he was on
there's
the
a lot,
Bucks.
man.
Eric Wright came out there.
Eric Rhett. I know Eric Rhett. He
Eric
loves
Rhett.
Eric Rhett.
Rhett.
You didn't even say Eric Rhett. He wears jersey almost every day.
Eric Brett.
I bet you take that shirt off. You got the fucking Eric Rhett jersey on.
Work done. Work done.
Work done. He went to our enemy though. I never got over that.
He was a good guy.
He's still a good guy,
He was
but
a good
off
guy.
the field, he's probably one of the
He was
best
good.
guys. Period. He builds
Got
houses
his
first.
autograph.
His mom got
Got his
murdered.
autograph.
He's a real Batman type of guy. Mom got killed.
Nice
Done
guy.
good.
Nice guy, yes.
Yeah.
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn
Trash.
Johnson.
Now that son of a bitch was a locker room play, but hey, we still got it done, right?
Yep, got it.
Literally went to go
McCardell.
swinging on his head
Keenan
coach.
McCardell. Kenny McCardell.
Garcia.
Keaton McCardell. You know where he was from?
Yeah, he's
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah. I know my shit, guys. Calvin Johnson.
Yeah. Alvin Johnson. Alvin Johnson. What is that, Jerry?
Joey Galloway?
What is that, Jerry Edge?
You like
Joey
Joey?
Galloway.
You like-
Joey Galloway. Alvin Hopper.
Ricky
Some of those names, all that.
Dallas
spectacular.
Cowboys. Alvin Harper. Joey Galloway.
Simeon motherfucking Rice.
Simeon Rice. Mm-hmm.
Most underrated guy. Should be in the
what
Hall
about-
of Fame.
what about-
Should be in the Hall
What
of
about
Fame.
Brian, was it,
Awesome.
Kelly, Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly.
Paul
Good
Gruber.
call.
Paul Gruber.
Gruber? A tight end?
No, center.
Center. I remember him now. You said that.
He's on the fucking Hall of Fame.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
A little bit before my time still.
Huh? We can do this all day, man. We can name all
Yeah,
these
but
players.
we're talking about the best of Bucks, and we're gonna go with
Well,
Warren.
If you're up
Bob
on that
Buzz
Hall of
said,
Fame, man,
I
you're
met
one of the
Brooks
best of
and
the
Dunn at a
Bucks.
house party with my pops when I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right. We did. He met Brooks and Dunn at a house party. I remember him telling me that. We also met Brad Johnson in a sub sandwich place and walked up to him, and we were just kids. Met him in Tallahassee when he was playing for Florida State. Really cool dude then, and I think he's one of those type of dudes you bump into in real life. And
I met Johnny
humble and
Lynch.
gracious.
I met John Lynch after a game one time. I got work done coming off the field when we were in. Remember we had the suite, and I went out on the field. We had the suite there before the game. And worked. Then came walking, and the guy at Sports Shot said, "You'll never get his autograph. You'll never get his autograph." I go, "I'm gonna try." He walked off the field. I said, "Hey, Work, how you doing today? Can I get your autograph?" He signed it, and there was like 4 or 5 people after me down the field, and he walked right by them, every one of them.
Because he's autographing you now, you dig?
Yep.
Autographing you now, you dig?
Yeah. But back then, we
got
didn't have Dig. We didn't have Dig back then.
You got All-Star 3?
I got All-Star and
I don't really
on that red towel, but I got
you
red
went
towel.
Brooks and All-Star. I got Brooks with you. I'll go there with Brooks. I think anyone in here would say Brooks is not the number 1 Buccaneer player in history. And then Derrick Brooks and then Rondé Barber. Rondé Barber played for.
Is Derrick Brooks better than? Is Derrick Brooks better than?
You think Sapp?
Hey,
I love Sapp's personality, swag, and play.
Sapp was fucking awesome. That motherfucker.
Straight from the U.
Who's the better linebacker, though? Derrick Brooks or homie from Ray Lewis?
I like Derrick Brooks, but I mean, if you're Ray Lewis is was just a god.
I'd probably say Sapp.
Barber?
Sapp was fucking.
We're all Sapp.
Dabo says Levante David will be the best. He'll be number 1.
Barber played 20
When
years.
it's all said and done.
Yeah, he
20
played all the
interceptions,
fucking
20
years.
tackle, sacks, all that shit.
Ronnie Barber was fucking.
Ronnie Barber was
People
Iron Man,
forget
played the
how
most
fucking-
games.
People forget about how fucking good he was.
He won it for us in the Eagles game. He's the reason
He
we went to
did,
the Super
he
Bowl.
did.
I don't know, man. It's a lot. I don't know.
That's why.
Sam probably won Sapp.
I'll go with. That's why I fight between Warren Sapp and Derrick Brooks, and then I think
Sapp
for me
is
it's the
fucking-
third. Rondé Barber's the
Sapp
third, just
got it
off
down, man.
Saints player says, I got to get some sleep, y'all. Great show, everyone. Good luck tomorrow.
that?
35, the Ron guy.
Wow.
Tomorrow,
Appreciate the love,
35-17.
Ron.
Thank you, Rod.
Bucks will be coming out and surprising everyone tomorrow without 2 starting wide receivers. We win 42-14. Panthers get whipped. So he says 35-17 Bucks tomorrow, 42-14 Panthers.
Who's Panthers playing?
Damn.
Saints.
I got to change my pick.
You
I
saying
got
that
the
gonna win?
Panthers over the Saints right now. I think the Panthers are starting to put it together, and I think the
You know,
Saints
something.
are
You know what? That's something I'm
starting
going
to
to
fall
bring up in the
apart.
football pool for the next
at the
half.
perfect time for us. I mean,
About
Alvin Kamara doesn't.
a
He's
deadline.
their best player, and from there
You
it
have
just
to
kinda
have the
feels
picks
iffy.
in
I
by
don't feel like they have a
Wednesday.
consistency. yet.
But
No Michael
if you want to
Thomas.
make any
Michael
changes
Thomas has been
whatsoever,
injured and suspended. He's
Saturday
been going through
is
some
definitely
shit this
the
year.
cutoff.
He's playing. He's
I'm
not.
going to bring it up
the
to see if
Michael
everybody
Thomas
wants
that
to
we know.
agree with that.
If he becomes that this year, we'll see.
I don't
Sanders
think there'll
has been
be a
good.
lot of changes, but you might want to change something. You know what I mean?
Dabo says
Unreal.
we're gonna win when we win 3 rings in a row, and he's the best player on the best defense. There will be no argument. He's talking about Levante David.
Levante David is probably by far the most talented. If you put Levante David and Derrick Brooks on the same team and they were playing, I think you would say Levante David was the better player. Devin White will as well. I think Devin White will probably go down as our best middle linebacker ever, period. And that's a lot.
That's right.
That's talking about
That's
but-
big. Big.
David to
He's only
me.
in his second year, right?
David to me has put up ungodly numbers, and he just hasn't got the
He's only in
recognition
his
that he
second
deserves.
year, man.
It really boils down to he's been on some bad
You
teams,
just- you
and he's
just
the
love
only one that
watching
shows up
Levante David,
consistently.
man. Levante David just does so much.
Levante David's our best player on
You know,
defense,
he
in
does
my opinion.
so much, you know.
There's some
Just
good
watch
guys
him,
over there.
You just watch him.
You like
Ron says, have a nice night, y'all.
all right. Appreciate you, Ron.
That's right.
And to Balboa too.
Big time love,
All
bro.
right, man.
Unreal. Thanks for
Listen,
coming in, big guy.
I don't think Brent's doing his job. We're gonna have to break his fingers. I think he hasn't shared enough. We're not getting the love that this type of show deserves. The energy that we're bringing. We're bringing A1 energy.
I'm a little tired today, gotta say.
I mean, does he seem tired? Is that what he is?
I'm a little tired.
You're a little tired. Why don't you
had-
stand up for the rest of the show?
I
All
thought I
this
had-
sitting down stuff,
I
man.
should
You're
have had
looking a little too
I should have
comfortable.
had a drink, man. I should have had a drink to loosen up. Nah, I was never sleeping, bro.
You wanna
I was
smoke a
just, I
cigarette?
was just listening. No, I'm good.
You enjoying the show like everyone else?
I was just listening, bro. You know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
can't enjoy the
I had a lot
show
of shit going on in my head.
just because you're on the show. You can't enjoy the show.
You know what I'm saying? Why don't I just sit back and let y'all talk, man? I took a break, you know,
What about you, Ron?
a little
What's up?
suited.
Enjoying the show?
He doesn't
I
like
no
this
problem.
one. I'm gonna hear all about it after the show, man. You know, you shouldn't be fucking getting stoned before the show.
Who got
happens.
stoned? You
I
got
don't
stoned?
know. Oh no,
He did. I don't know about that.
I never got stoned, bro.
What is drinking? What smoking? Smoking is legal in this world now. It's going to all the states. It's medicinal. I think it's
Oh my God, we're going to talk about Buccaneers football.
Buccaneers football
We've
smoking.
been talking about Buccaneers football all fucking night long, bro. That's all we talk about.
All we
here,
did
bro.
was bring up how we
all we
get
did
toted.
was talk shit.
We drink
You know
a little
what I'm
something. We smoke a little something. We might even poke a little something.
Yeah.
Listen,
Smoked out.
bro, why
Nah, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
why we gotta act like innocent people? You know,
You too, bro. Go up with the Panthers.
these people out here, they don't watch the show for little girly guys.
They
talk
definitely
about
didn't get a
girls.
lot of energy out of me today, man.
You feel like you
know what I'm saying?
disappointed your
I
fans.
think I disappointed the fans.
Well, at least go
today.
show them the shirt. Hey, check out the shirt. Stand up. Go show them this Justice League Tom Brady shirt. Y'all haven't seen it yet. Show him the hat, the whole attire. He gets dressed up for you guys. Y'all might think he's dressed like a bum from the distance, but he's actually rocking the Buccaneers. Show him the front and the back. It's in the camera. There we go. Let me see the hat too. Show him the hat, not the hairline. All right. Show the back. Read it, y'all. TB12, Justice League, Buccaneers type shit going on. Popping the black and gray going against the Raiders. The man had a vision and image. He brought it out. We had Hollywood. Could you show us that SAP jersey before you go? Let's
He
see
says
it.
he's
What's
taking
that?
off.
I don't know where he's going. Yeah, stand up a little bit more. Yeah, you look like you back it up like it's hot. After you back it up, then stop. Hey, look, you see that SAP? You did it. We appreciate it. We love Hollywood on the show.
He's out of here.
Yeah, you got the party. Oh, okay. He's got a mission. He's on a mission. I'm gonna switch sides. I like the other side better.
You like the other side
I
better?
like the other side better.
Nah, I'm just gonna cancel you out, bro.
Ron, you want to get on the show?
They can't hear you, bro. It was terrible. The show.
Ron
was
is
terrible
the
today.
voice in the background, ladies and gentlemen. It used to be Hollywood. We finally got Hollywood to participate. He's
I
killing
say our
it.
best show was Hollywood with
the-
Marcy. We had all four of us in here. Yeah, that was definitely a
You
good
love
show.
that. That was your rock soft moment.
What's that? Oh, we got a call in, bro.
Call in.
Somebody from New York.
Who's calling my show?
To accept, press
Oh,
1.
it's Clay,
To
man.
send a voicemail.
Clay.
Yo. In Your Face podcast. This is Riddler. What's going on?
Clay.
you doing?
What's up, baby?
What's up, Chris?
What's
How you
happening?
doing?
Doing good. How about you, brother?
Clay Murder, bro. Clay Murder's
See
on with
murder.
us.
See murder in the building.
Joe, hey, what's up? About to clear the building.
Oh Lord. I know you're excited. You always
I'm
want.
gonna answer from the top and move the floor down to ground level.
Hell yeah. You're always excited when Bucks are making moves. You're one of the people that hit me up every time to check in on me on some Buccaneer stuff. I'm glad to have you calling the show for the first time. We love you. What's going on, man? What do you think about the Buccaneers moves? Are you happy? Are you feeling the vibe? Are you thinking we're destined for greatness?
You know, I think the McClendon move was a good move.
Ooh.
I think it gives Golston a little rest on the sideline. I mean, McClendon's 34 years old. He's a solid player, but it's going to give Golston a little rest. It could give, rotation, Sue a little rest, and keep Pierre-Paul and Shaq, ready to roll. And, those linebackers, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, true linebackers, Devin White and Levante David. I mean, Devin White is, please, the man's a machine.
You're right. Everything you said, can't dispute you. Total agreement. I'm glad you brought up McClendon. We got a hand on the camera.
It's good.
Glad we brought up McClendon. That's how you pronounce his name, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what was I calling him the other day when I was so fucking.
You was pumped. I told you about we were gonna get him before it and all that. We didn't got him.
I was definitely pumped.
You was high. It's McClendon.
McClendon.
Yeah.
McClendon.
He sounds like an Irish man, but he's not, ladies and gentlemen. He's a giant,
He's black
massive.
Irish.
Yeah, he's the black Irish. He's like Vince Wilfork type of player. He's going to eat up a lot of space and stuff to run for us. It's going to step in for Vita V. Like you say, he's going to give rotation for Nunez and Golston.
It's just the same thing that's just basically happening on offense right now.
I'm glad you brought it up because it was a big pickup for us. It's probably going to be.
Nunez is not a black Irishman.
He is not. He's just a short, really big black man. One thing I will say is that this guy you brought up, he drove in his jersey. He didn't even change out his clothes. He drove in his jersey from Miami to Tampa to get here as fast as possible so he can pass COVID test so he can be in this week's game. This man is a consummate team player. He was a driving heart and force of the Jets. I'm talking about the new D tackle for the Bucs.
From the Jets.
For the Bucs. Yeah, he's from the Jets, but he's on the Bucs.
And he's played under Bulls. He's played under Bulls, and he's played under the
played under Tom Bowles.
line coach. He knows what's up. You know, the thing is, he knew he was traded before he suited up to play against the Dolphins, but he played anyway.
Yeah, you know your shit. I like that. Like I always say, that when I'm talking to you, I'm getting pure facts, and definitely love that you brought that subject up because that was something I did want to talk about tonight. I don't know if it was touched on at all, but that was a very important point that you brought to the show, and I think it's great content for us. That we have a new D tackle that can now also play at an all-pro level, and he's going to bring a lot of leadership to that D line. Him and Sue, Shaq, it's just going to give a good rotation out there for us, and it really elevates our defense. To lose a player like Vita V, which is a really great player, I think we all can agree that he is one of our best, if not most upcoming, D linemen for us.
Well, I think he's a good acquisition. You know, he's almost a journeyman. You know, he's 34 years old. You know, that's when you're a big man like that, when you play in your 300s and you're 34, that's, you know, you don't have the same step. But he's such a big body that if Sue can get in there and throw down, and Golston can get in there and throw down, that just gives him an opportunity to bowl over the center.
You're right.
You know, and we'll see. We'll see.
I think I don't think our run game is going to take any steps back losing Vita V with this guy. I think the run game, what I mean is run stopping game for our defense. I think we'll still stay upper echelon run stopping team. Still curious if we can get consistently, other than JPP, because no one else this year has shown consistency other than JPP of getting after the quarterback. Our linebackers have looked good, but I mean, as our D line, Sue hasn't showed up every game yet, but he's had some great games. Shaq had a great Denver game. Hasn't really shown that Shaq that we were wanting to see again this year. If he wants that big paycheck, he's got to come back. He's got to snap back into the sack Shaq, not just the run stop. And he's playing overall good. Don't get me wrong. I've noticed he's making plays here and there, but he's not dominating games like last year.
That'll all come together, though, man.
You think? But
no,
what do you think?
No, Brandon, that was Brandon. I agree with you, Brandon, and I will say, I think that Sue has been a dominating force, and he gets so much into the middle, and he gets after the quarterback, whether it's play action or whether it's you're running an out or running an up the middle or something like that. He's so disruptive that the linebackers are able to make space and get in and take the guy down, below the line of scrimmage.
And what you're describing to me is what I grew up watching, which was Warren Sapp making a hole for Derek Brooks to, one, blow up the run, and two, to get after quarterbacks, and Shelton Quarles as well. So I think we're seeing a lot of the stuff that made us fall in love with these Bucs. I know you didn't just become one recently. You've been a Bucs fan for a long time. And
I've been a Bucs fan since before you were born.
I'm saying you've been around. I don't know. I look younger than I actually am, but that's just good genes. But I agree.
Yeah,
you got me beat. You got me by a few years, and I know you know the Bucs about as well as anybody else. So we welcome you on the show anytime. Brandon, you want to chop up anything with him?
Yeah, man, the team gets better because of Brady, though, too. Every time Brady gets better, the team gets better with him, man. You'll notice that as the weeks go. That's just what he does. I mean, if you watch them play on the Patriots, their offense was always good, and their defense was kind of terrible in the beginning. But as the season went, the defense got better because they wanted to keep Brady off the field, or they wanted just not to put him in bad position. So I think that's what we're seeing right now with the Bucs, and we're adding more pieces to the.
He made a good point, Clay. How excited are you to have finally a player of Tom Brady's quality at quarterback? I don't think we've ever had anyone at his level of success or.
Listen, man. Brandon will tell you, I called it back in like late December. I was like, Tom Brady is going to be a Buccaneer. And all my friends told me, put the crack pipe down. You're insane. And I'm like, no, he wants to leave New England. And then all those other suitors popped up. You know, you had the Titans, the Chargers, the Colts, all those. But the Bucs just had all the weapons, you know, that just, you know, wet his whistle and wanted him to come down.
So do you agree that the Bucs were already a loaded team before Tom Brady ever arrived, and that we're already looking like a competitor, and that he was more of an icing on the cake than essentially?
Well, you know, I will agree the Bucs were a loaded team, but you have to take Jameis Winston out of the equation. You know, he was just he's a pick machine. You know, I mean, it's just like for all the beautiful things that he did like, you know, 50 things worse.
Wasn't a smart player.
Like, oh, here we go again.
I think what was looked over by Winston, other than his weak arm, but I believe that for me with
Winston
Winston
has a weak arm.
When I say weak arm, is that he wasn't accurate. I want to say inaccurate arm, not weak, because he can sling the ball. So what I was saying,
he had a cannon, dude.
Yeah, I meant to say. I'm glad you corrected me, because I did mean inaccurate arm, because he couldn't make the accurate passes. He would overthrow deep receivers. He got better later on at throwing deep, but as far as he got picked because he couldn't throw close, and he couldn't make intermediate quick plays. So his tempo was off to be an elite quarterback. Yeah. And
some of it's coaching,
bad decision making.
Some of it's just the player.
He can't read defenses.
He just tried to do too much when it wasn't there. If the play's not there, throw the ball away.
Yep.
Don't try to force shit, you know, and then you look like a douchebag on Monday morning
Tom
or Tuesday
Brady,
morning.
I think, if anyone would be a poster child for what you just described as Tom Brady. He's a player that does not have a problem with throwing the ball away and going to the next play or letting the defense do their job.
I mean, I'll go back to that pick six that he threw against New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know, he threw it off the far hash, you know, and you were trying to throw to a dude in the flat, and that's just a defender's dream come true. He could just jump that route, snatch that ball, and he's off the pay dirt.
That's overconfident, and that's also a bad play. He had the read for it. It was
bad play calling.
It was a screen though. It was a screen that he should have threw as a screen. It was a screen called play, and he went with a different option. Went with the quick jerk reaction to the big receiver, thinking it'd be first down. And like you said, it was bad. No matter the route was ran bad or whatever the case, it was still a bad decision on his part. He should have ran the play as is or kicked it to the ground. He gave away 6 points. Bad Brady, but that was our first preseason game. I think Ron Hollywood has said very many times for me is like those first few games were our preseason. That was us getting our shit together. We're a different team now, and I really believe that. And even if we don't go out and murder the Raiders like we did Green Bay, I feel like we've now turned the page, and we're in a different look of our Bucs on both sides of the ball. And now with Antonio Brown added and Clinton, I think the defense won't lose much of a step losing V. And I think the offense now has got more weapons than people after losing O.J. Howard, implementing Antonio Brown, one of the best receivers of all times, into our offense.
We certainly didn't lose a step last week we didn't have McClendon.
Yeah.
He's never suited up for us yet.
Yeah.
And we didn't have Vita Vea. Okay. And we still managed to manage the Packers.
I think our secondary will show
to kick Aaron Rodgers' ass like that.
Oh.
I mean, they kicked his ass.
Beat the shit out of him. Aaron Rodgers, if anyone's seen after he did that pose, he was all statuesque, humping the air, porn style. After he did that.
That's from?
Where's that from?
That's from a Key and Peele episode where there was a receiver named Hingle McBringle or something like that, where every time he caught the ball, he went and he just did a pump. And they find him. They're like, excessive pumps.
I'm gonna look that up now. It's
Dude,
got
it's
historical
fucking
history.
hilarious.
Everyone check that clip out that wants to see where Rodgers got that little pump move from. Was on Keenan and Peele. What was the name of
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele, the Comedy Central
sketch comedy show.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you, he's been on that show.
But
that's where he got it from.
But I'm gonna say that after that was a bad choice on his part, because after that our defense really
tore him up.
Our new look came in as
him on sight, bro.
He tried to lay wood on us, but we laid wood on him.
Scored.
That's like trying to rape a rapist. It ain't happening.
Jones ran it in, right?
Jones murdered it after that. That should have been 2 pick interceptions. They gifted him a touchdown. Edwards took that to the 1-yard line. I see it as two pick sixes for the defense. Just in my mind.
Let's get off Bucs for 1 second. Let's have a laugh.
All right.
Daniel Jones.
Oh, you talking about that guy stumbling up on that long ass run?
Oh my God, dude!
Oh God, that was hilarious. I see some memes of in video cut ups of making fun of him.
The wrestlers and shit.
Yeah, I see some good ones. I showed one to G. We both was cracking up. Hey,
dude, I played for Lakewood Spartans, and I tell you, I had a run, and I know what it feels like. You just start going, you're trucking, and your upper body just gets ahead of your lower body.
I see him look back. When he looked back, I think he lost his footing because he went to go. You never look back when you're a quarterback running the ball. That's problem number one. It's showing fear. He should have just tucked his head and ran like he was trying to run through something. He would have never happened. But he looked back and now watch it again and watch his eyes, watch his head, then watch his feet after he tries to look back. Right then, he just lost his rhythm. You lose your rhythm when you're running at that speed. Shit gives out. It looks like you're going. Everybody can run 100 yards in the NFL.
Yeah, but I mean, check it. He did that. He did that same run against us in his rookie year when Fitzpatrick was playing because Winston was suspended, and we were beating the Giants in Tampa.
You're right.
And all of a sudden, Jones, boom, ran it right up the gut.
Yep. He's
we never do good against we never do good against the backup QBs.
Well, we're playing them this year.
Never.
We're playing them. Next week, right?
Yeah, Monday night.
I'm glad you brought him up because they're next week. He's going to be stumbling and bumbling in the backfield. He's not going to even get to do all that with us. Our defense is going to. Well, we'd love to have you back on the show when we break down the game and talk about the Giants. Just for the fact that you got a good memory of the last game. And I'd like to hear more perspectives on the Giants and our chances there. I feel like the record says that we'll easily beat them, but it's football.
Balboa says,
I'm going to call it right now. Can I call my score?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tampa Bay 31, Raiders 17.
Say it again. 31?
Bucs 31, Raiders 17.
I said 34-17. We're of like-mindedness.
All right.
We got a question on the comments for you, Clay. We're going to let Brandon read this to you, and you can respond.
Balboa says, Clay, Buck King wants to know why you keep ducking him on Madden. He's talking about Chris.
Because I suck.
That's honest.
Hey, respect the
I love to play Madden. That doesn't mean I'm good at it.
Respect
you put me on the regular football field, I'll cream some crops.
You think this guy talks shit on Madden? You want to talk shit on Madden? Don't get me on Madden.
Shit all day because he's right. I suck.
I taught this kid everything he knows. I taught him the X's and the O's of football.
You taught Brandon?
Yeah, he plays Madden as successful. He grew from what
Chris says he taught Brandon everything he knows.
He knows. I taught him all my playbooks. I taught him the defense. He does his own plays, and he's grown from my teachings. But I've said that I gave him the foundation of which he grew from. He's a very good player now. He's even beat me on occasions. So
listen, I'm
best college football player
though.
That's for sure.
College football.
The only time I quit a game is if it's like 24-7, and it's going in the third quarter, and I'm high. I'm like, okay, concede, take it.
We have an old
but
saying,
there's
21
other
zip.
times that I'm high and I'm,
Last
losing
time we played,
24
last time we
17, and I
played,
play.
last time we played, you didn't even score.
Me?
No.
No,
Oh,
no,
hell.
you
I was
blanked
gonna
me,
say I
bitch.
always put
You
up
fucking-
points. You ain't stopping
You
my
nailed
offense.
me. You nailed me.
You quit before it was
Listen,
halftime.
Clay,
Listen,
what do you think, Clay?
Listen,
Should we?
you fucking St. Pete guys, you need to overnight me some peel and eat shrimp to New York.
I hear that. Mike can pull
The
that out
shrimp
for
up
you.
here suck.
Look, let me tell you this. We're thinking about actually bringing Madden in house in the studio, having people playing, having people challenging us that are watching the show and posting the scores, kind of like something that's going during the show.
Might even do it at Wing House too.
I like to officially challenge you on the show one night when you're free. Me and you, we can play while the show's going. I'll talk shit while I'm doing the show. I'll play you. So I'll be one eye
We can set the
blindfold.
TV right there, bro.
I'll talk to you
Dude,
while we're playing.
my balls just went up in my body.
I'm taking the Bucs. So who you taking is pretty much what I'm saying.
Dude, listen. Whenever I go into Madden and I play somebody online, I'm always the Bucs, dude. I'm a Buccaneer.
Well, we can go Bucs versus Bucs, but
it's the Bucs.
It's
Bucs
not gonna be
versus
fair.
Bucs. I fucking hate that shit.
I mean, I hate to tell you,
come
but
on with your Washington football team.
he'll tell you.
Try to
Me and
fucking
Brandon
play
have
me.
always played with the Bucs. He may have deviated from it at one point or another, but I've only played with the Bucs online. That's why I quit playing Madden, because they made us 73 overall for
Well,
3
we both
years.
played with the Jaguars and Madden.
We played with the
18.
Jaguars that year just to be competitive with each other and other people, just to kind of fuck around. But in the reality of it, when we play Madden, we play as the Bucs. We're loyalists, even in the game, and so we're with you on that. I guess it'll be a
when
Bucs
you were in
versus Bucs.
Jacksonville, did you play with the 70s porno star?
Oh,
no,
you're talking about, no.
we played with Brunel. I think it was.
No, we're talking about Boyles.
Yeah, Blake Bortles.
Bortles.
Blake Bortles. That's who was the
Blake
quarterback.
Bortles.
It's back.
Yeah, it was when Ramsey was on there. It's when the defense was
Ramsey,
great.
Fournette, they had an excellent defense from front to back. It was really about playing with a good defense, and then you just would
That
run
just
the ball.
sounds like a bad breakfast coming back up.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, excuse me. I got Blake Bortles.
we had a guy talking
All
about,
right.
but shit, man.
Blake Bortles.
He was a great Knight, though. He did good for the UCF Knights, Orlando team, college.
He played for UCF. Sure.
What I mean by that is that that's a small school. He exceeded what many would do. To me, he was like a Ben Roethlisberger type player that just didn't have that it factor like Ben Roethlisberger has, or the receivers. He never really had an offense built around him beyond having a good running back, and his running backs get broken a lot. Like Fournette's he's an injury-prone back, so once you lose your back and you lose your offensive heartbeat for the Jacksonville Jaguars, they would just flutter every year. But
well, he actually had like a avocado pit for cerebellum, so he wasn't mentally prepared to play the game.
Oh, okay, I got you. You had me there for a second. That metaphor was pretty deep. I had to absorb it for a second. But fuck them. That's what I say. They're not Buccaneers. I understand the challenge has been set. We can do it off air, on air, anywhere. I'll fly to your house. I'll break in while you're sleeping. I'll turn the game on. I'll have it ready for you. Wherever you go, wherever you're at, I'm behind you, following you with Xbox controllers.
Miniguns on station.
You have challenged me, and now the challenge has been issued back.
I didn't challenge you, dude.
I felt like the challenge came through the messenger. I felt like you were like, you thought I was softer than Brandon on the game. So you thought, hey, maybe I could beat Brandon's boy.
I never said that.
You thought, hey, maybe I beat Brandon's homie. Then I could, at least have some stripes out here. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to remain stripeless. No tiger in around here. I'm the tiger. I don't give stripes. I give bruises.
Oh, nasty. What other games do you like this weekend?
The
Steelers Titans game's definitely gonna be
Panthers
good.
and Saints. I love the interdivisional games. I think that's.
All right, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that'd be a cool one. I think Panthers are gonna upset them.
I think the Panthers are going to win as well.
Panthers
Not
or
having
Saints?
Thomas and Sanders. I mean,
I think we've all said Panthers.
Alvin
think
can't
the
do
Saints,
everything for you.
I think the Panthers going to win.
We didn't catch that back into that because we're all debating Panthers and Saints. What'd you say?
I don't think Alvin Kamara can carry the whole team.
Not the whole team, no.
No, that's what he's been doing.
He'll have some plays.
Drew
but
Brees
I think,
doesn't look Drew Brees just no more. I feel like
no, he doesn't. He looks like he's got a little. He looks like he's got some tendonitis in his elbow.
got a little bit of problem.
I ain't hearing about haven't had her.
What do you think about
Drew
the
Brees'
hey,
elbow looks like a smoked
Clay,
turkey leg.
who do you got for the Pittsburgh and Titans game?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I think I'd probably go with
Let me
Pittsburgh.
run those waters, please. I didn't mean to snap at you. I was just trying to get your attention.
Derrick Henry's a
We only got one viewer in here, bro. I think it's time to be a wrap.
I mean, we'll get our viewers later. That was a great show. What we do appreciate is Clay popping in on us, man. We appreciate the viewership, and we also appreciate the intellect that you brought to the show today. You know your Bucks.
listen, man. I wish
gotta
I
get all
could
these
play down
guys on
there
at
and,
once,
be
man.
in studio with you guys.
Yeah, you should come in studio with us if you get down to St. Pete again.
Or you can do it off his phone, man.
Or
Or
we'll
we
get-
everybody in here, man. We get everybody on the screen at once, man.
We
Get
can
like 10
split it
people on there.
Zoom
I can
screen.
get like 10 people on there.
We
bro.
get 10. You want to get on screen one night with us?
Try to get as many people
Yeah,
as we can on
man.
screen.
Just have Brandon tell me how to set it up.
All right, Brandon.
I'll
We
do
got a guy that'll jump on. I think Hollywood will sign off on you. He's been over here nodding his head the whole time when you're talking, so he agrees with a lot of your logic.
Who's that, Hollywood Chris?
Hollywood, Ron. He's the senior. Ron,
It's my dad,
and he's
Clay.
Clay. Yeah, that's his.
Oh, okay.
He came from his nutsack over here.
Oh, man. Like right from it?
He came right out of
There was
his
no egg or
nutsack.
nothing? You just-
He started
you
in
just
his
came
sack.
out?
Before he was anything, he was in his
That
sack.
big.
So if he
Baby
becomes
has his
great,
leg
it's
hole.
because he was in his sack. It started there.
Oh, listen, guys, straight up, non-football, watch the new Borat on Prime.
Oh, I seen it. That shit's hilarious.
Oh,
It's a nice. It's a nice.
great zickly,
It's a nice. He
great success.
I put the baby in my dada.
Oh,
I
man.
gave her the baby.
How long is it?
It's in her stomach. Her hands are like this.
How long is the
How
movie?
about Rudy Giuliani?
Oh,
I was
boy.
just tucking my shirt in.
I'm just
How-
checking my.
how long is
He
the
was ready
movie,
to
bro?
tap that. I'd have tapped it too.
How long is the movie? The first one
Like
was
2
long as
hours.
hell. Oh man, that's too long, brother. Watch
Oh,
that
nobody
No,
needs some
dude.
sleep.
That's too long, bro. I just can't watch that dude that long, bro. You know, don't come in here and make fun of me in front of my people. bro.
Listen, I'm not making fun of this guy's talking tonight.
It's 90 minutes.
Like somebody's at your door,
That's
bro.
less,
Watch out.
that's less time than it takes for your last name to break into a hotel room and steal your memorabilia back.
Oh, you talking O.J. Simpson?
Mhm.
You think I don't know my shit? You testing me? How long does it take to sneak in with another football player and stab up Ron Goldman and Nicole Simpson, and then reenact the whole thing and saying if I would have done it and still get away with it?
Oh my God, unbelievable.
I'm gonna start a riot.
You seen that? You saw him do it?
Yeah. You seen it with O.J. Simpson?
What,
If
you
I
mean-
would have did it, or if I did do it, some shit like that.
It's a show.
It's a documentary where he's sitting there. If I did do it, it's saying like the
Oh,
whole
it's
time.
on Netflix, right?
I don't know where it's at. You just download it. It's on the internet.
Yeah, I got it.
He says, if I did do it, then he explains how he would have did it if he did it. And it's accurate
No,
description of everything.
the only
It tells
reason
you how
I
you do
brought
it.
up O.J. Simpson is that Brandon was like, "Oh my God, this movie's going to be too long to watch." I'm like, it'll take you as long to watch that movie as it did for O.J. Simpson to break into Las Vegas hotel room and steal his shit back. That's it.
You
About
think
an hour and
You
30
think he
minutes.
sold the shit or it was stolen from him?
Oh, come on, man.
He sold it and
It
stole
doesn't
it.
matter. The way he went about trying to get it back was fucking stupid.
He could have paid anybody to go in there and get it for him. Why would he do it himself? Drugs, alcohol,
Because he's OJ.
OJ, gangster in another
OJ,
life.
axe murderer.
I like
Unbelievable.
him in Neck and Gun. He was always that funny, stupid guy.
Oh man,
The
go
juice.
back and watch a better one. I think he was in Airplane.
Was he in Airplane?
No, he's in. What is the other one with the white dude? Naked Gun.
I said it already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
What the
know
fuck
he's
were
in
you
Naked
just 2
Gun.
minutes ago?
I don't know. Probably heard it one ear, not the other.
Oh my God, this guy, no respect. I'm just talking to myself.
He's in
No
something else
respect.
too.
Take it easy there, Rodney Dangerfield.
You're gonna get no respect.
No respect.
We're gonna wrap this one up, man.
Let's call it. Hey
We gotta
Clay,
call it, bro.
we appreciate the call in. We're gonna get you on camera.
Wait. One last thing. Is Cynthia Fryland on the NFL Network not the hottest fucking chick on the entire planet?
Do you know her?
I don't know who she is, man.
I don't watch
Sorry.
the NFL Network anymore because when I get free time, I'm actually playing Madden, destroying dudes.
Okay, well, you gotta Google her. Cynthia, her last name is spelled Freelund. Cynthia Fryland. She's a analytics graduate.
She sent me a friend request last night, man.
Is that the one I see you out
Whoa!
with?
So hot, dude.
I
She's
can't
ridiculous.
believe I remember her name.
She makes me want to jerk off with my hind legs.
Unreal.
Oh my God, that
We gotta go.
get
With
this man off the
said, and
show.
with that said,
Get
and with
this-
that said,
Well, that said, we gotta say goodbye, Clay.
you've been
Jeez.
terminated.
Oh, we're the Buccaneers.
Fire the cannons, sir.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, man.
I gotta go.
Stay safe, bro.
All right, guys.
Take care.
I cut him off by accident. Oops.
Oops.
Sorry, Clay.
Jacking off with his thighs or something. It's crazy.
Unbelievable. We love that type of talk on our show, don't
Press
we?
the envelope, please. The envelope here. All right, so
All right. We're
Where
gonna
are we
wrap this up. I'm gonna be short and sweet about this one. Thanks for coming on. Once again, it was still a good show in my eyes. I'm just a little tired, kind of out of it
you've been
today.
tuckered.
Yeah, I was tuckered out.
I went double energy because you didn't bring even none of the energy.
Got to get better, bro. Got to get more sleep, I guess.
I know what it is.
So, anyways,
What do you want
got
to
anything
say?
you want to add?
What I want to say is tomorrow we're going to have a great game. I want to wish all the Buccaneer fans that watch the show much love and all the people that are in the comments getting it crunk. We love when you guys call in. We love participation on every level. We'll take time with everybody. We love the shit talking. We love when our host is pumped with us. He's the one, believe me, he calls me the most pumped. Maybe he's Tucker tonight, but this guy is the biggest Buccaneer fan that I know other than myself. We're riding hard. We got Antonio Brown. We got McClendon. The Raiders need to fear what's going to happen tomorrow. If they lost their left tackle, we're going to go after their quarterback. Pressure's coming, and the ball's running, and go Bucs.
All right. Well, with that said, too, I want to thank Black Earth for definitely jumping on with us.
Hell yeah.
That was a good conversation. Good little battle between y'all.
I enjoyed it.
Stirred up the pot.
I love to talk to him after the game. If he wins, we win. I'll take the abuse if we lose. If we win, I'll call in. Chico, whatever. However it fucking works. We ain't gonna lose, so I don't really care. He can get back on the show and we can thrash him a little bit more. You want to beat him up some?
What? Getting back on the show, talk about the Raiders. Talk
After
about
the
they win or
game
lose.
on Monday, see if we can get him on the show. We can do a recap with him and see if he's crying or lying or excited because of the outcome of the game.
All right, I'll definitely touch base. I'll be on the podcast with him tomorrow.
You should at
anyways,
least
for
you
Clockwise.
go in for us this time. I'm gonna stay out of it. If he wants to talk to me, I'll call in. We'll have the discuss. We'll get live. But here goes the deal. I think I came in with the energy. I'm gonna leave the next show for you. I'll shoot you some content. You can just go off. Maybe bring someone else on the show for a change. Cause these people are getting sick of how good I look.
Oh,
Outshining everybody like a Nova star. Man, this guy here, he's really enjoying doing the show. Loves when you guys support him. All his friends and families, everyone share, like, repost this shit. Give that man his love. He's doing something positive in this world. We get a little wild in here, but we do it for your
not today.
enjoyment.
I just wasn't feeling it today, man. That's the truth. Just a little tired.
I went hard for him. I seen that he was feeling all tough. But check check it. We just want the love, the share. This team right here is special, and we want to and we're gonna support it for you guys, and we're gonna have a lot of good content. So if you're watching the show now or you watch it ever, you see it come up on your feed, check us out for a few minutes, share it. You ain't gotta watch the whole show.
We made it to episode 13, bro. We thought we would get here.
Yeah. Wing House is begging for us to come back. They love us when we come out there. We get the place excited. This guy, you miss a lot of the stuff. We need more cameras because he gets out there, interacts with the people, and gets it pumped and going.
Got the megaphone going, giving out some stuff.
He's giving out shirts, giving out stickers, giving out things. He's promoting the show. He's doing the right things. He's putting in the work. Also, he's going to be at the he's going to be at the Saints game. Him and the fam are all going to the Saints game. They're going to give you live access to the game. This is the one you want to tune in.
And it's going to be Antonio Brown's debut.
And Antonio Brown's debut. They're going to show you things that you're not seeing on the sidelines. You're going to hear more intel about the game than you can see on the TV itself.
And we'll still do a podcast the night before.
They're going to walk around and talk to the fans. They'll do it before the show. They may even go to the Wing House before the game. Don't discount all things that could potentially comment. They for information. More importantly, than anything, if you're really liking the show, the way it's going to stick around is that you like, share, post, talk about the show to other people that you know would enjoy it.
Look for my fucking stickers.
Look for the stickers. I mean, really support something that you enjoy. And, tell us what you like about the show, what you don't like. If you like me the show, let me know. We'll get more people in. If you like me on the show, tell him. He needs feedback. This is a young baby growing. The more that we can learn from you guys, the audience.
I should be saying all this, but you're doing a good job, bro. Thanks for stepping it up today.
No problem. I just want everyone else, to feel us, whether you're watching the show now or later, to really give the man the support, because that's where it's going to lead to other things. The show will grow to other things, not just the Bucs. As you can see, we can bring other elements to this podcasting. This man's a comedian as well. One of the funniest dudes I know, and really enjoys making people laugh and entertaining them. So, like I said, all you have to do to be supportive in this, you don't have to even give them a penny out of your pocket, which you can donate. There's spots to do that if you want us to be supportive on a financial tip, because he's doing this out of love more than anything. But share the show, get it out to your friends and family members. Let them know about us. Your uncle who likes the Bucs. Let us know you're watching. Let us know that, hey, I'm watching you guys. The show's great, or I'm watching. Yeah, that was a stupid comment. Whatever it is, it's participation ain't much. We see some of the constant people that show up and always have something to say, like Balboa and others. We got a lot of comments now just from Balboa.
Black girl don't want no smoke.
At the end of the day, we appreciate all the loyalists. We appreciate all the love. Some of the people, we've been missing some of you guys in the comments in the past few shows. I know you guys are out there, but so it's Saturday night, though, and it's beautiful weather, so I can understand if not all you tuned in. Catch it later. Again, support, share, like, love.
Don't forget to catch me on Clock Watch, too, on Sundays and Tuesday nights.
Different content on Clock Watch, so if you like more pop culture, more, sex talk, more party talk, more just, politics, any of that shit that's going on, popular culture, they covering that. Race relations, your mama jokes, whatever it is, they're doing shit over there. That's also equally entertaining in their way. Support that shit too. Get into it. This is a new age way entertainment comes. You support the show, we might have laser graphics and all this other cool shit.
Colin Hurd.
He said we're number one.
Colin Hurd.
Yeah,
He gave his top 10 going into week 7.
Bucs number one.
Bucs are number one.
Yeah, I know. He's my favorite
I love him.
guy. I like Skip Bayless too. Did you see him come out dressed all in Buccaneers gear? Did you see that? Skip Bayless, bro. Watch it. Oh, that's the funniest shit ever, bro. He puts his feet up on the desk. He's like, and he's got all OG Buccaneer shoes on, the Jordan shoes. And he's got the Tom Brady jersey on. He's like, original gangsters. And he's just riding out about how the Bucs are the rawest, bro.
Today?
It was like 2 days ago, right after the game. He was selling out on Shannon Sharp. Shannon
Yeah,
Sharp.
Shannon.
I don't know. Go.
He's always hating, bro. He's always hating. I watched it. I missed that one.
Skip. Let me tell you about Tom Brady. Skip. Skip. That's how he talks. Listen, Stephen A., Pat McAfee, which Ron was talking to me about, which G loves his show too. We watch it. You should definitely watch Pat McAfee. I think it's the hottest podcast for sports related. Period. A lot to learn from his show. It's successful, but he's also got a lot of backing. But look, Pat McAfee, Colin Cowherd, Skip, Stephen A., and what was the guy? Marcellus Wiley. 5 best people to talk about the Bucs and hear about the Bucs from. Watch any of their shows also. It's also they have interviews. They talk great about us. It's been a while since we've been talked good about. So, those are other places you can enjoy Buck content. Joe Bucks. We support all other people that support Buccaneers and other the groups that we're in. One Buck. What's some of the groups that we're in just to shoot them out sometimes? We should let them guys know.
Bucs Live Media.
Bucks Life, One Love, Buck or something.
813 Nation, Buck Nation, Buckaholics.
Tom Brady fan club. There's a lot of these Buck sites.
Gronk fan club.
Devontae
David.
All those groups, we appreciate your support, and we love the love that you show the Bucks. This show's went on a little bit longer, but we've been having excellent fun. We've enjoyed everything. We enjoy Hollywood. He doesn't get enough props. Hollywood's always here. He's always bringing up ideas. He's always about what this. He's a big-time supporter. So is Ron. He's an excellent supporter. He's one of the reasons the show even exists and goes on. He's always there for the show. These two guys go hard. Brent in the back scenes, our IT guy. He's one of the reasons a lot of you guys even get to see the show. And then I'm just Barstool Dan. And president handling things. We need him back on the show. He brings a level of energy we love, and we miss him on the show. And then Barstool Dan, Hollywood loves to ride on you, Barstool. We need a Hollywood Barstool debate. Y'all guys got to figure out something to argue about, and I got to watch it. Matter of fact, I think Barstool Dan's been talking about Ndamukong Suh, and he's been talking really bad about him. I don't appreciate it personally. I think Ndamukong Suh is still one of the top 5 D tackles in the NFL. I'd really like to see you guys go nose to nose about this subject and finally just get some resolution for me. I think that's why I'm going to let you take the lead on. Next time he's on the show, Barstool Dan, if you're watching, you're listening later, you're watching, I'm going to hope he tags it for you and sends this to you so you can understand that I'm sitting Hollywood down with you on the show, and we're going to talk some Ndamukong Suh and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want to hear what your grief is, why you're always after Sue, because I know he was a Detroit player. I know you got hate on him for all of that stuff. So I want to hear the real down-to-earth truth, why you're hating on our player. I want Hollywood to defend him. I want to see this on live TV. This is something I would enjoy.
So you got 34-17.
34-17. What's the score for the game tomorrow? Yeah.
Let's say 38. 38-7.
38-7?
Hollywood says 38-7.
38-7 from Hollywood. Says the Raiders only score once. Ron's still contemplating it. We'll come back to him. We want him just to blurt it out. Just give us some numbers. Hone in on your futuristic telepathic abilities and what you know of these two teams.
Think about the 100 yards from Jones.
2 touchdowns from Jones. That was a 2-touchdown prediction from Hollywood by Ronald Jones.
Unless they want to
100 yards.
Fournette in from the 2-3 yard line.
He thinks Fournette may be punching those in and taking those touchdowns potentially.
What's your score, bro? Because I always go last.
He wants to score from you, brother.
Say
42-14. 42-14, and I believe he met the Bucs. All right, we got a comment from somebody saying that they hate something. What was that?
I hate Skibby's full of shit, and Shannon Sharp looks like the horse from Ren and Stimpy.
What?
He said he hates Skip Bayless, that he's full of shit, and Shannon Sharp looks like the horse from Ren and Stimpy. Man's cold-blooded. Love the comments. Keep them coming.
Wow, racist from Mike.
You ready for
was
my
that
score?
Racist? I don't know if it was racist. I think he was just making a general what he looks like, description, I want to assume it wasn't racist, because I know C. Murder's he's not a racist at all. He's a nice guy. All right, what?
I'm going 28-10.
So he thinks that we're going to get beat by the Raiders 28-10. I don't know why he would say something like
Bucs 28-10, bro.
28-10 Bucs. Who scores the touchdowns? Break it down.
I think Brady's gonna get 3 and
3 touchdowns.
Get 1.
So 2.
Actually, you know what? Did about 1 turnover, run in, and then 2 passes.
1 interception.
Pick 6.
You think you're gonna pick 6 again? I don't think he picked 6. I think the pick 6s are over. We got Godwin. We got our receiving core back.
No, I'm saying we're gonna get a pick 6 for 1.
We're gonna get a pick 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said we're.
No. So
okay.
Still 28-10, bro. We're gonna get a pick 6.
Disagree with the prediction. Wild Jones gets over 100 tomorrow.
No, I think he'll get 100 tomorrow.
You said 100 plus 2 touchdowns.
I said definitely get over 100. You disagree with that?
I'm with 100 yards. I think he looks like Emmitt Smith.
No, I'm saying he gets 100 yards too.
I'm on record saying, just like I was on record as saying I wanted Antonio Brown and that he was going to be a Buccaneer. I've been on record for the whole time when you guys were talking about Des Bryant's and Gordon.
Somebody might say, no, I don't think he's going to get 100. But I say he gets over 100.
I think I can't wait to debate what we think Antonio is going to do against the Saints. Or we play the Saints or the Giants next.
Next Monday we play the Giants.
So we play the Giants after this game. So we'll.
G says 27-13.
G said 27-13. G normally goes higher than that, so he must be really feeling the score to go at that point. I'd take that score, 27-13.
I have 28-10.
I think it's higher.
28-10 is what you had. You and G are on the same level. Me and what did Ron say again?
It's going to be a spanking.
So yeah,
tomorrow.
you guys are all in the same window.
It's going to be a spanking tomorrow, just like the Super Bowl.
You think it's going to be a Super Bowl re-showcase?
Just like the Super Bowl.
You think John Gruden's going to allow it to happen?
Yeah. He ain't going to have no choice.
I think that's the worst mistake we ever made, letting him go.
I totally agree with that.
The worst decision the Buccaneers have made in history of football was releasing John Gruden.
I want him here.
I'm happy where we are now. I'm happy. I think our general manager is probably showing that he's the best general manager in the NFL.
I love his style of coaching.
Do you think Jason Light's the best GM in the NFL right now with all the moves he's making?
Why not? Who's going to argue
Or at least this year?
Who's going to argue that? He had no choice. He had to make.
Does he share the credit? Does he share the credit with Tom Brady?
They'll both be gone.
You think? I don't think it's Super Bowl and bust. I think it's get to the closest you can, and then next year do better.
Playoffs or bust.
Playoffs or bust.
Playoffs or bust.
Yep, I agree. Got to stay healthy. That's this Antonio Brown pickup and the McClendon pickup. I think that's going to lead to a healthy team. You're always going to deal with injuries on some level or another. Play a physical sport.
You never know who you're going to lose or whatever. You don't know.
Well, we went a little long. I'm sure Ron's ready to get back to recording some of his artists. This is a popular night. Might have a couple of rappers dropping through. Remember, if you need a beat with your drink, we need you to go
Thanks
ahead.
for taking my slogan, bro. It's catchy, man.
You need a chorus like with your beat.
Ron's going to drop that fire on you. He's a beast in the studio. Man's been doing it for years. He appreciates the love, respect, and as far as his music goes. He's got a studio. He can put you in the booth and record you, or you can just get a beat from him and go do it yourself. Either way, he's got you more than what you need. Hit him up. He's the reason this show is able to do the things we're able to do. So I want to give him his major props out here.
And let's wrap it up from there, man.
Let's do it. Let's tighten
You know what I'm
this baby
saying?
up.
So, Bucs are going to win tomorrow. We'll have a recap on Monday.
Great game. Fire the cannons.
Probably have something else after the game, man. Maybe go on another little rant on the cell phone.
I need you to rant after games. I don't like when you don't rant after the games. You know how many people showed up and how many new people watched the show that I've never seen before? Actually excited like you that want to see somebody lose their mind. You're doing my war cry. You do it horribly. You don't know how to do the war cry. We need to take you to war cry school. Yours sounds a little, Mine gets a lot more. I'm like, gotta get the, like you're going for blood, not just the excited like Christmas. So I need the
It
war
is
cry.
like Christmas every time good things like that happen, though.
I need the war cry to be bloodlust. Okay. Other than that, I think you should definitely do after shows. And for the Saints game that you all are going to, if you aren't getting this guy on camera, y'all aren't interviewing people out there and handing out content or the stickers and stuff, be a gross mistake. It's an opportunity to connect with fans and the diehard fans that'll actually support you too. So definitely, when y'all go to the game, support the team. I'll be there with you in spirit. You guys are season ticket holders, deserve the opportunity to go see the Bucs live. Hottest ticket in the NFL, and you guys are going to meet. In my opinion, will be the hottest game in the NFL until we play the Kansas City Chiefs, which will be the ultimate game. Which I think is playing in Kansas City this year. So.
No, it's here.
It's here?
We couldn't get tickets for it, man. We
It's
tried.
here? So who do we got to murder, kill, Robin?
We got Giant. All right, so we got Saints. We got Saints.
I want the tickets saying.
Saints,
Giants,
Chiefs, that's it.
Rams, Carolina.
Y'all are going to the Saints, Giants.
No, we're going to Saints.
We're going to the Saints and Rams game this Sunday night and Monday night football game.
So y'all are Saints and Rams. Those are 2 tickets y'all got.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, they're the national games, though. They're both the Sunday night
No,
and
no,
Monday night
no. I'm
football
not
game.
downplaying the games.
It's great.
Not at
It's
all.
perfect. The night games are the best, bro.
I think you're misunderstanding. What I was trying to just make that determination. The Kansas City is the only one. Green Bay would have been great to go to, of course, and see it in person. But I think the Saints, it goes like this. I think I'd rather see the Saints than the Kansas City one just because of the rematch and all the anger.
Of course.
That to me is the best one because I know we're going to win it.
That's the first thing we shot for.
We're going to win that one. There's no.
First
I have
thing
no
we shot
question
for.
in my mind that game is going to be a Buccaneer win.
Great.
We're going to hurt them that game. Kansas City one's going to determine who we really are.
Nobody gives the Saints.
Once the Raiders will be a great game because of the tradition and all the stuff that goes behind it.
Saints at 6-2 would be nice.
Kansas City is going to be
You know what I mean?
the one. Kansas City is going to tell us who we are if we're really a Super Bowl contender.
Listen, bro. I said that we would lose one game to the Saints. I didn't think we were going to lose one to the Bears. So that wasn't on our list.
I told you all that we're going to
I
lose to
said
the Bears.
Packers, Chargers, or Saints would be the only 3 losses that we have.
I told
We
you.
didn't lose to the
I'm-
Bears. Yeah, we lost to the Bears, but we lost.
We beat ourselves, which we did with the
We beat
Saints too.
ourselves, man.
Saints, we beat
That's
ourselves,
Still pathetic. That's still pathetic. Losing to the Bears.
but we responded.
They're the worst 5-1 team.
It was a short week, though, Hollywood. It was a short week. We had 4 days to prepare.
Ridiculous to lose to them.
It wasn't good.
Game that you don't.
We had too many injuries, and it was a short week. We
You
lost.
lose to the Bears and then destroy Green Bay.
We have one. We have
You know what I
broke.
mean?
We had an injured Mike
That's what I'm
Evans.
saying.
That's all we had was an injured Mike Evans to play. Everyone else was injured on offense. We
What
had
was
Ronald
Scotty
Jones.
Miller, bro?
Scotty
Yeah.
Miller's injured.
He had a groin or something, I thought,
He
right?
was injured playing.
We should have won that game. Period.
We could have if defense would have made that pick. If they wouldn't have called the roughing the passer, 2 things would have happened in that game. That interception would have been caught, or the dropped interceptions would have been caught.
What would the outcome would have been in that game if we had 0 penalties?
We would have won that game by far.
Yeah, right.
We were in the red zone and they
Right.
gave us we backed us
That's
up
what I'm
almost
saying.
at the 50-yard line.
That's what I'm saying.
We were like 1st and 50. I've never seen any team get back that far. But that's going back. Like you said, we stay humble. We grow from the losses. This is a team that's learning how to be champions. They're not learning how to win, and they're learning how to win consistently against good teams. Green Bay is not just a good team. They're a great team. They were considered Super Bowl contenders. They probably were the #1 NFC team. That's what there's always saying. You beat the champs, you are the champs. They were in the NFC Championship game last year. We beat them, and we didn't just beat them gingerly. We put the foot on their throat. We aged Rodgers in front of our eyes 12 years. I seen the man go from looking ginger, strong, tough to looking like some old gray hairs popping out. He went into a shell against our defense, and we owned him that day. Kudos to the defense. They won that game for us, even though offense closed it out. Defense won that game and brought us back and put us, which looked like a bad game, into a great one. Hopefully, we continue this energy and go in with the same mind frame against the Raiders, and we'll have an easy win if that's the case. If we come with any type of other mentality than what we did with how we did the Packers, then we consider this a tough game too.
Clay says as long as AB doesn't teabag a trainer, we'll be good.
As long as AB doesn't teabag a trainer.
Yeah.
Man, I love his comments. That's the type of comments I want to see.
And y'all said Mahomes gonna get blasted. We blitz so much he'll make multiple errors.
I agree. I think our team is built for blitzing, and that's one of the things that excites me about this team. But our 2 middle linebackers, we can be blitzing at any time. And then we got Shaq, JPP on the other side that we can flex either way anytime. One moment you can send JPP, next minute you can send Shaq. I prefer sending JPP on the blitz than Shaq on those certain type of plays now because Shaq can cover better than JPP. But yeah, we covered a lot, man.
84.
I know you.
I'm going with 84.
84 what?
For Brown's number. 84.
Oh, good. That was a good one. So you don't Brate's not giving up the number?
I doubt it.
I don't see Brate giving up the number.
I doubt it.
Not for a guy who just got a 1-year contract. I think he comes in as so number 12, 13, and 14 is taken, right?
It's got to be a higher number.
So it doesn't have to be high. Godwin's number 14.
Mike Evans is 13.
Mike Evans 13. I think he would probably be number 15. Number 7. I think he goes with a holy number, number 7. What do you mean? That's a quarterback number, though, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can give a number 7 to a wide receiver. What about 88 or 89? I like 88. What is Gronk?
87.
87. He's not taking Gronk somewhere. I think the best he could, but he doesn't. He's not getting paid. He doesn't. He's not gonna. He just not the way he just got paid. Brake's got more money than he does. Brake's not gonna just change his number for a couple $100,000 for a guy that nobody respects right now. It's about clout when you're changing numbers. It's when like you come in and you take a guy's number. You got to have clout. You got to have respect in the locker room. I think he's gonna take 88. If we don't have already an 88, I think he'll 80. Whatever Michael Irvin's number was, I believe he'll have that number.
80.
Was Michael Irvin 80?
85.
Michael Clayton was 80. AB 80. That was a good one. AB 80. That kind of rhyme. AB and the 80. That's debatable. We should know here in the next day or two. I seen a video of him.
I'm just thinking about that.
It's 88.
That's why I said 88 is what I think you would have.
97.
That's Simeon Rice's number. They ain't giving that up to nobody that ain't permanent.
96. No one.
Those are offensive.
This guy said he met me at McNasty's last week. Said, "Hey, buddy, you met me at McNasty's last week. Honestly, think he will only produce when needed. He's more of a decoy for now." I think he's talking about
Antonio.
That's Todd. Yeah. I remember him.
Man, appreciate you checking out the show, Todd. And you might make a good point. Never know how these weapons are going to be used in this new offense. We got Tom Brady throwing to him, and he loves them. So I heard that the Miami Dolphins went to Bill Belichick and asked personally for Tom Brady to stop throwing the ball deep on them in practice because they couldn't get any practice in because they kept bombing it on them over and over. So they personally asked Tom Brady to stop throwing bombs at Antonio Brown. To me, Tom Brady loves the guy. They spent the Super Bowl together weekend. He's lived in the same house as Tom Brady and his family. People just need to be positive. Stay humble, be positive, and love what's going on with the Bucs. That's his line, stay humble. Me, I just say stay positive because, there may be another loss or two on our record, but the sky won't be falling. This is a team that still has a lot of gelling to do on the offense. I think Antonio Brown's going to be a little bit more of the glue that's going to make us move the ball and keep the third downs alive, keep the ball moving for us. And I'm a defensive coordinator. I'm looking at the Bucs. I'm pretty much saying, fuck it. Let's just go out there and play as hard as we can. No injuries into the game reported by Hollywood.
Yeah, I said that earlier. Fournette's going to be there.
So, reported by Hollywood and Brent and our host Ritalin, we've got no injuries to be notated other than the O.J. Howard and V out for the season. So we're looking at a strong cast of Buccaneers. I will say though, being able to being active and actually not being injured are two different things. Some players might get sat at the last moment or not used in a gingerly fashion, such as Fournette. Probably see less touches. Godwin may see less action. It's going to be a great game regardless. I know we're all going to be enjoying it and hitting each other up. Again, appreciate you having me on the show. Like I say, guys, he's humble, so he doesn't say it. And I know y'all like the show. So really important is to like, share, heart, say comments. If you're too shy to call in, we understand. We appreciate people like Clay and Ears who call in the show and interact with us and cut up with us, and also Black Earth. But we like when you guys participate. That's the most fun part for us. His favorite thing is reading your comments and letting us get good jokes out of it. So appreciate all the love. Keep it coming. Keep tuning in. Every Saturday, I believe, at least 8 o'clock or later, you're looking to see us or see this guy here. I'll be here sometimes for you. But Hollywood, he's here all the time.
You did a lot of talking today, buddy. You came in, bro, like a champ today, bro.
I seen you was going low. I went high. That's how teammates do it. We got the job done. We got a little wild. Like we tell you, this show is not for the weak at heart. It's not for the kiddies. This is for grown men who like to chop it up and say stupid stuff, but also, talk intelligently on football. We appreciate you guys engaging with us and keeping us going.
Todd says, absolutely just can't wait till this offense clicks. Tom is a great teacher / coach and knows how to manage the game really well.
You're right, Todd.
Hollywood's out of here.
Hollywood's leaving the building.
Saying goodbye.
Hollywood is ready to leave the building.
Can we get a piss?
Can we get a
Can we get a piss?
All right, man. That's the man. Unreal.
Tomorrow's the day, baby. Big day, big day.
All right.
Ready to rock and roll.
What was that score again, Hollywood?
I believe I said 38-7.
He did say 38-7.
28-7.
Any man who can tell you the same score later that he told you before is really giving you an accurate assessment. What'd you say, Ron?
42.
What was your 46?
42-14.
42-14?
Yep.
All right, I was 34-17. You were what?
28-10.
28-10?
G was 27-13.
Everybody threw out some good numbers. At least he didn't say fucking 3 to 50 or something or something. He told me one time. I was like, what?
Like 3, 6 to 3. Final.
Todd says, nice meeting you last week. Go Bucs, 24-13 Bucs.
You too, Todd. Never met you, but appreciate you, coming in. Show's only going to get better. Love you guys. Keep it real.
All right, fire those cannons. We're out of here.
Fire the cannons.
Fire the cannons.